stuff in his life right now because he's encountered a couple things that he's just never knew that existed, I guess you could say.
Yeah, quite a lot. For a reminder, Baku is currently being inhabited by the spirit of Papazolto, the Elvis, one of the 9 sister gods, whose flaw is I bow before no one and expect others to do as I command.
And I have advantage on wisdom saves and never take falling damage.
Correct. Oswin.
Yes.
That's squeeze. Okay, all right.
I'm actually good for now. Shelly's been bringing some a little bit, so I'll be fine. Thank you again for pizza last time. Like that was awesome. That was really good. So Oswin?
Yes, what do you need?
Your basic info, level, AC, HP.
My name is Oswin, level 9 Bard, 75 HP, 20 armor class. My passive perception's 18. I am a half-elf. My background's Guild Artisan from the Cartographers Guild. Let's see. What else again? Spell save DC is 16.
And faction and rumor.
Harper.
And rumor.
I'm trying to remember which one was the last one that I did. Let's see. For rumor, he almost killed his own party in a negotiation gone wrong. I think I've already done that one, though. I think I'm out of rumors at this point.
No, that's why you keep making new ones, or you just keep repeating those old ones to remind people. Because although you may have said it once, it helps to jog people's memories.
All right, then that's the one I'll pick for now.
Sounds good. And Opie, can I get the same info from you? As we have 3 adventurers right now, as the others are passed out drunk in the corner.
Okay. Name is Oppenheimer von Eckenschaffen, as he clicks his heels together and salutes. He has 80 HP. Passive is 19. AC is 16. He is a rogue hunter.
So rogue ranger, right?
Yeah.
How many levels in rogue and how many in ranger?
4/4.
Okay. Nice split. So you're playing 2 first level or 2 tier 1 characters.
Yes.
And you're a human, right?
That is correct.
And
Lord's
background
Alliance.
Okay. Lords.
And the background is Urchin.
Urchin background. So we have our Arnold Enclave, our Lord's Alliance, and our Harper sitting right now in this room where you just fought off this demonic creature after you caused the salt to break.
Rumor.
Oh yeah, rumor. Sorry.
There's a rumor that people who people who help me can expect me to return the favor. This helps keep us all alive.
People who what you?
People who help me.
Help you. Okay.
Expect me to return the favor.
Expect you to return the favor.
Yeah. This helps keep us all alive.
I need you to read this, just so that we know this for later. So there's another set of eyes on it.
Okay.
Thank you. So, as y'all start off again, we are now in session 4 of the Tomb of the 9 Gods for the last chapter of Tomb of Annihilation. What would y'all like to do? Y'all are currently on level 2 of this dungeon.
I'd like to explore this gap in the wall. Is there?
Y'all can see off to the side over here, small gap.
Yeah. Is there anything coming out of the gap?
As you look a little closer, there seems to be a little bit of wine dripping from the gap.
Oh, I'm sorry. Roll D100, please.
Oh, okay. What's this for?
Hopefully nothing, or hopefully something good.
Oh, and my character uses bug spray, by the way.
Mechanically roll.
Bag of beans.
Oh, okay, cool. That's what I'm curious about.
Bug spray.
Yeah. Okay. Roll D4.
Oh God, what is this? What is this dark magic? 3.
11 bright pink toads crawl forth out of the beans.
Okay, so a bunch of pink toads are now hopping around the party, getting a little bit of salt on them as they ribbit.
I will grab one.
So as you reach down, you grab one of these little pink toads. It continues to ribbit as it wiggles around in your hand.
Whenever a toad is touched, it transforms into a large or smaller monster of the GM's choice.
Oh, this is gonna be fun. Oh, this is gonna be fun. So what would y'all like to do is you see Opie petting this frog that starts to transform into something else.
Rations are getting a little old to eat there.
Anyone else? Anything?
For things that we're doing?
Yeah.
Do I have a line of communication to my spirit, Papa Zolto?
Yes, he is now talking with you again, as it now transforms into a giant goat.
A giant goat.
A giant goat. It's a large creature, right?
A large or smaller.
Yeah, I was making sure that it was a little giant goat was a large.
Yeah.
Baku is going to communicate with Papa Zolto. I'm guessing it's telepathic?
Yes, it is a telepathic link.
Okay.
Hey, who's in there?
Baku is going to say, "Are you aware of what just happened?"
He says, no, and they kind of look back towards you, or you feel the spirit look back. He's sitting on your shoulder with his little Elvis legs. He says, no, you were just gone for a moment, and now you're back. What a cowardly sort. You run away from things like this. Have I not told you must lead from the front?
I was in another dimension, I think. What was that creature that I freed?
And he says, oh, that was the genie. A creature long imprisoned here ago. Yes. You released it from its bottle. It's
totally gone. Talking, or is this?
It's a telepathic link.
Okay.
Yeah, right now. So he's kind of just thinking in his head, pondering as you're playing with your new goat.
They last for a minute.
Okay.
Question: with scrolls, can you read it and not activate it?
Being a Turtle Cavalier, you would not know much about scrolls or spellcasting, so you might want to ask Oswin or Opie, seeing as they're Ranger and Bard.
Okay. Baku is going to physically say, do either of you know any information about scrolls, magical scrolls, and how they work?
Well, I could definitely take a look at it for you.
They're mostly left to be avoided.
My question is, can I read a scroll without it activating? Or is it activated once you read it?
I'm sure my character would know that. Between being a bard and having a background with the Harpers.
Yeah, you would, but if you aren't the class that is able to read the spell, you won't be able to understand it. It just looks like gibberish to you. Yeah. So if you tried to read it and you aren't able to cast it, it would just be squiggles. If you open it up and then do the incantation, then yes, it would dispel. That's the knowledge that you know, Oswin. Well, actually, Opie and Oswin would know, since you're spellcasters.
Huh.
Mm-hmm.
Why do you ask this question? Have you found a scroll that you should want to share with the rest of the group?
There's just a few things going through my head at the moment. I will let you know if I have something to share.
Don't make me stick this goat on you.
And as you hear that there are a few things going through his head, you're going to see one of those little pink frogs jump right towards Baku and dissipate as that minute ends. As it almost tries to hop through his head.
Okay. All right. Well, that was fun. Back to this little crevice here. You said there's a little bit of what coming out of it?
A little bit of red liquid dripping out of it. It looks a bit too viscous to be blood. It looks close to water.
Okay. Is there a way for me to test it to be able to see what it is?
Going back to Moron, you can always lick it.
Yeah. Well, I'll take a little bit of my finger and I'll lick it.
Yeah, you see Opie
instead of Moron.
You taste one of the finest wines that you have ever come into contact with. It seems immaculately preserved. It has this flowery and intricate bouquet. Seems quite a complex wine.
Fascinating. And this gap is not big enough for me to squeeze through?
No, it is not. No, it only seems to be about a 4 foot, a 4 foot tall, 3-inch wide hole.
So we wouldn't even have a small person go.
Yeah, a small person wouldn't be able to. You'd have to use something like a wind walk to turn into a gaseous form to go between it.
Yeah. To Papa Zolto, why would a genie give me something that I cannot read?
Because genies are evil.
Especially
you should have known that before releasing it.
Baku's never encountered one.
Well, then you should have listened to other people.
Time to learn.
Does Papa Zolto respond in any way?
Oh, I'm sorry. What were you asking?
I said, why would a genie give me something that I cannot read?
He chuckles a bit, saying, the first time messing with the mystic folk, is it? They like to, see what happens. You never know if there's a glyph of warding cast in the spell scroll, if it's a real spell scroll, if it's a blank page of parchment. They are quite devilish. So that might be a couple of the reasons why.
Is he still see-through?
Yes, he's still kind of translucent.
Okay. Well, Baku, are you sure you feel okay? Have you taken a good look at yourself?
I have not. I went into another dimension, and I think I almost got stuck there, and then he put me back here. I'm quite confused at this moment.
To him, he looks real.
Oh,
yeah, all the ones that are transparent to him. He just doesn't have to pass it for.
Okay, well let's go back out from the direction we came. There's obviously not anything else left in here.
Yes, I think that sounds like a wise idea. Let's do that.
Yeah.
All right. Can I get a marching order as y'all are heading out? This is being
I'll go first, and I'll stay outside of you, kind of towards.
Okay.
I'll probably be in the center.
And Baku, as he must lead, is now in the back.
Baku's just still confused. He's trying to
that's fine.
Figure out what's going on.
Now, Baku, as you walk into this room, you're going to recognize this as the room with all the cauldrons from earlier. Those little skulls and undead creatures burst forth from. As you look around, all 6 of these cauldrons are still intact. The sarcophagus in the center seems to be unlooted, and you see no footsteps in the dusty floor around you. Oswind and Opie see the room in the last state that y'all left it, with all the cauldrons destroyed and the sarcophagus looted.
And I understand that these creatures came out of these cauldrons?
Yes, you remember that creatures came out of those cauldrons.
Do I get a feeling that they're about to come out right now?
I don't know. That seems like a premonition.
There is a spell for that, but you can't read it. I'm assuming Oswin and I just walked through because
y'all don't see anything change to y'all.
Yeah.
As you
Baku is going to immediately draw his weapon and kind of get in a defensive stance like he's about ready to be in combat.
Okay, so as Opie and Oswald start walking up to that big, hefty door, it had those 3 ovals in it where the undead creature stuck their head. Remember, this was quite a heavy door. Roak and Baku had to combine their strengths to lift it.
Yeah, I know. We may be trapped in here.
Just to mention door out.
Yeah.
Baku's going to take a swing at one of the what looks to be intact cauldrons.
Okay. And as y'all see Baku turn around, he just starts swinging at this broken cauldron.
Baku, can you stop fucking around and help us with this door?
These cauldrons are back. I thought they were destroyed. Do you not see this?
Insight check.
You mean insight?
It's not going to be good. 10.
Baku seems to be ranting and raving. It seems like he's saying crazy, crazy things. As Baku, I need you to roll me an initiative.
Yeah. Let's see. Ooh, yes. That's a first. Soft 20. Not that it matters if it's natural.
You're going to get to go before our little skeleton buddies. As you see 5 skeletons come popping out of these boiling and bubbling vats as you smash this first
Only
one.
him?
Only Baku sees this. Remember, the 6 cauldrons have been splattered from the room from where y'all are looking.
Okay, so one of the cauldron I just hit is destroyed?
Yes.
Okay.
So what are you going to do as you see these creatures start lumbering forward towards you?
I'm going to move to the next closest one. And I'm going to attack the cauldron.
Okay. Attack roll. Oswin and Opie, what are y'all doing as you see Baku just running around start smashing things that you can't, that seem already smashed to you, already seem crushed?
The genie's obviously driven him mad. Oswald, do you have hold person?
Currently no.
13.
How much was that, Baku?
13.
That hits.
Righty.
Brad, you don't have it?
No, I do not.
6 magical slashing.
Okay, 6 magical slashing. It still stands up.
All right. I am going to shield bash one of the enemies right by me.
Okay.
That's going to be a 22.
A 22 will knock that skeleton prone. Or that's, yeah.
I am going to...
Do we hear any sound of him?
I'm going to leave him. I'm going to push him 5 feet instead of knocking him prone.
Y'all aren't able to hear him. Actually, as soon as he steps up to these cauldron, you can see a faint view about 5 feet away from Baku of a cauldron sort of appear and then start to smash. You also see 5 skeletons coming around them as they get within 5 feet of Baku.
I'm going to push that guy instead of knocking him prone.
Okay.
And then second attack on the cauldron again.
Okay.
That's a 13 on the die, so that's going to hit.
Mm-hmm.
7, 8, 9, 10. 10 magical slashing on that one.
And 10 magical slashing that time will be able to take care of the cauldron as it bubbles back out.
All right, and then Baku is going to yell to his comrades, "Quickly, destroy these skeletons in the cauldrons! They are back again! Help!"
All right, and as you look around, you are able to see these 5 skeletons now, but your passive perception picks up that they are translucent as well, and they don't appear to be fully formed creatures, more spectral than actual bones. They'll get their reaction while y'all are deciding their turn while y'all are deciding what to do. So feel free to talk about that while I do some rolls. We have 5 attacks on Baku as 5 more skeletons start clawing their way out of the other, or 4 more skeletons start clawing their way out of the other 4 cauldrons.
We can only see what is around him.
You can only, above the table mechanic, you can only see 5 feet around where Baku is standing, or creatures and Baku that come engage within 5 feet.
Yeah.
And you've got a 20 AC right now, Baku?
23.
All right, 23. None of the first 5 attacks are going to make contact as these skeletal creatures start swinging away with their short swords. As the 4 others come out, they pull longbow or short bows out from their grasp.
Fuck.
Yeah.
So how many are left?
9 and 4 cauldrons.
Cauldrons. Okay, 4 cauldrons. Got it. Shit.
And none of the arrows are going to be able to hit. It's 4 arrows go bouncing off the backside of your skull. 5 long swords go cracking off the backside of it as well. As it's your turn again, Baku.
Baku is going to call out to his comrades, "Are you guys going to help or just stand there?"
He's obviously insane.
Well, y'all can also see these skeletons as they come within 5 feet. Yeah.
Well, screw it. Attacking one of the skeletons.
Okay.
That's a 19 on the die.
Okay. Makes contact with it.
Nine magical slashing.
And it hurts. It nearly crumbles, but you only get off about 3/4 of his rib cage.
All right, and then I'm going to shield bash the one to the north of me. I'm going to try and shove him 5 feet.
Okay.
That's going to be 6, 12, 13.
You are unable to push this creature backward.
Alrighty.
Wow, quite sturdy.
And then I'm going to attack the one that I attacked before.
Okay.
15 on the die.
Damage.
5 magical slashing.
And you slice through the first one.
And then during this, how fast can I telepathically communicate to Papa Zolto?
6-second communication. Free action.
Baku is going to say, Papa Zolto, what is going on here? Kind of acknowledge. He can tell that his comrades aren't doing anything, and there's got to be a reason behind it.
Okay. He cries out, well, I think they've left you for dead because you didn't command as the leader should.
I just commanded them to help me.
And what a commander you are as they stand in the corner.
I assume that's the end of my conversation.
Yeah.
Oswald, what do you think?
At this point, can I actually do a check to see if this is some type of magic effect? That's probably.
Yeah, you can give me an Arcana.
I'll walk over to Walker to try to calm it down.
That will be a 16.
All right. A 16 is going to be able to tell that there's some magic aura, a vision sphere that seems to be circling about 5 feet around Baku. Seems as if he might have found himself in a different plane of existence that runs parallel to where y'all are, but is not the exact same track. Things might be slightly different for a time perspective, but the landscape is still the same. You see that Baku's found himself in a much more different space than you and Opie are in.
So free action. It appears that he's in another dimension.
Okay, you hear Baku. You're able to hear this as well as you take 7 points of piercing damage from the first arrow that's able to make it through after 9 attacks so far this round.
Shit.
And then the other 4.
Holy fuck. How many are there on the board right now?
I'll count in a second. As none of these are able to make contact with their arrows, as you just kind of scooch back into your shell with your high AC, bouncing these arrow shots off, these short sword attacks. There are 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. 12 creatures out here right now. 12 skeletons lurching forward. Yeah.
I need an AoE.
Reach out for Baku. Can I grab him?
Yes. As you reach out for Baku, it does look like you can grab him.
I mean, he's.
It does look like he is spectral in a way. Or I'm sorry, it seems like he's physical in a way. Yeah. You are able to grab a hold of him. It doesn't feel like the tightest of grips, though. You feel it kind of waning in swords as if
It's kind of mushy.
Yeah, kind of mushy. He's there, but he's not there.
Okay.
So, Brad, you kind of see Opie go up and put his hand on Baku's shoulder trying to grab him, but his hand goes about halfway in. You are able to still get a grasp of him and feel, but it's still that spectral form.
Do I notice this?
With your passive perception now, yes, you are. Someone is interacting with you. And what you are able to see is Oswin and Opie appearing to be partially translucent and spectral to you. It doesn't appear that you are, it appears that they are.
Would my character have an idea of what possible plane of existence it is in?
No, it actually, you wouldn't understand this right now because usual planes of existences are different, like the Feywild with Shadowfell. It doesn't appear like Baku is in either right now from what he's been describing. But that'd be, I guess, a little similar setup to where he could be. Baku, it's now your turn with 12 skeletons surrounding around you. And Opie trying to, well, go elbow deep in you.
If I try and move to that cauldron to the direct south of me, how many opportunity attacks would I take?
You would take 5.
Looks like maybe 5 or 6. 5. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I am going to one of the ones to the south, or I'm sorry, the north of me. I'm going to swing at him.
Okay.
Shield bash. Ooh. That's going to be a 25.
25 will shield bash.
5 feet back. And then I am going to try and make my way to that cauldron.
Okay.
Wait, can I get to the cauldron without taking the opportunity attacks of the guys to the south of me? Because I see there's 2 to the north of me.
You have to go around this way. There's only one walkable path, and so you would lose engagement with the 2 of these.
Didn't he still bash the one that had his hand up like this?
Which one? I thought it was the one to the north. Or are you shield bashing the one to the south, Baku?
So I can't. There's not a direct line for me to get to the cauldron.
There is. You have to go this way.
Well, that's the reason why I think you shield bashing the other one.
Yeah. Okay. If I can I shield bash the one to the north so that way I have like a pathway to get to the cauldron a little bit more easy.
He means south.
Yeah. Okay. Hold on.
Sorry, I thought I had a path to the cauldron. I didn't realize it was
the south side. This is the north side.
Okay.
Just keep that in mind as we keep going.
Here, and I'm going to do this too.
So that one to the north is going to be back up. Yep, there. All right, and then from there, I'm going to make my way to the cauldron, so I'm within swinging distance.
And then these are still.
Okay, cool. I'll get you to that side. That's 4 opportunity attacks. None of which make contact.
All right, swinging on the cauldron. 14 on the die.
Hits.
5 magical slashing.
5 magical slashing as you hurt it quite significantly, but does not cause it to crack.
And that is it. Did we take a long rest? Or I'm sorry, a short rest after that last encounter?
No, we didn't. We didn't declare a long or short rest.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, just checking. That's it for my turn.
Did they all disappear?
When he moves away, all the ones that are surrounding you disappear. Now you are only able to see this skeleton.
This one. Yeah.
And you see that cauldron that was burst now reform again as Baku gets closer to it.
Baku is going to yell, "Throw a fireball at the sarcophagus!"
All right. Yeah. Anything else from Oswin or Opie as you hear Baku crying this out and trying to swing at this cauldron?
See, would my character have any idea of whether or not that would work?
It doesn't look like it would work right now, especially as you see Baku move away from this cauldron, and those 5 skeletons all disappear as he walks away. You are only able to see this one and this cauldron right now.
Yeah, I'll just really say I don't think it's gonna work. We need another strategy.
Can I
try some magic?
Can I move up and grapple this one skeleton I can see?
Yes, as you go up, it does look like you'd have the opportunity to grapple this creature.
Straight roll or
straight roll?
Okay.
Yeah.
10.
10. And with that, you barely try to wiggle your way around, get around the ribs, but it seems to bust out. It does seem like you can have a feel for these creatures. It seems like you can touch them, yes.
But it doesn't seem like it has any attention.
Doesn't seem like it has any damaging effects.
Well, but it doesn't seem like it's interested in me either.
Correct. It doesn't seem interested in you. It doesn't even change to try and turn around or resist you at that.
Like maybe it can't see us.
Correct.
That's my action.
I tend to viciously mock.
You can always try.
Sure, I'll do that.
And as you viciously mock the creature standing over in the corner, you see its head turn around as it looks up towards the sky. It can't quite see where you are, but it does take the damage. Go ahead and roll it out.
All right.
That's the lizard folk tail.
His tail broken off?
Yeah, his tail broke off. It's the first time I've seen that one break.
It'll only be 4 points of damage.
What was that?
Only 4 points of damage.
Hey, every hit point matters whenever Baku's getting gangbanged by like 16 skeletons.
Yes, it does.
Yeah, let me know when it is my turn again.
Okay, will do. It's now Skeleton's turn.
Oh, that's nice. I have 2 different views of the map. I
Yeah,
like it. Hell yeah, that's awesome.
We like to do this in stereo.
Fuck yeah.
Oh god.
I'm assuming we're going the same turn that Baku
Yeah.
is. Okay. When it's my turn, I'm going to attack him. I'll pull out my sword.
Okay.
And try to.
With 4 attacks on Baku, 2 of them will crit.
Oh shit!
For the people standing around you with the short sword.
Is that a 1, a 10, and 2 20s?
Yeah, 1, a 10, and 2 20s. With 12 points for the first. I'm sorry. 10 points on the first. 8 on the second. The first volley of arrows will miss. The second volley of arrows will all miss. And the third volley will miss as well, as they're just bouncing repeatedly off of Baku's shell. But you feel a good, let's see, 11 arrows that just got shot at you, Baku. Both of y'all, Oswin and Opie, are able to see these arrows sort of bursting on the backside of his shell. What happens? Not able to see the source of them, though. As we get another set of skeletons. Baku.
Baku is going to attempt to attack the cauldron again.
Okay.
8 plus 7, that puts me at what, 15 to hit?
15 will hit.
4 points magical slashing.
That is enough to slice through the cauldron.
Whew. All right, sweet. That one's down, and then I am going to shield bash the one to the west of me.
Okay.
I'm gonna that one. I'm gonna shield bash him.
Okay.
19 to hit, or I'm sorry, 19 contested.
Knocks him back.
I'm gonna knock him prone on this one.
Knocks him prone.
And then I'm going to attack him.
All right.
So close. 18, which is probably going to hit. Damn. 5 magical slashing.
All right, 5 slashing. You see, your slashing not doing as much as you were hoping or expecting, but still makes contact.
And then I am going to make it as far to the west. Yeah, as far to the west as possible to the other cauldrons.
You make it right here to this line of skeletons that is all ready to go, kind of bombarding you in.
All right.
About 10 feet. Anything else, Baku?
He's going to say, Papa Zolto, I need your help. Aid me, please.
And he whispers, well, you have a scroll. As it's now Oswin and Opie's turn.
Yeah, I'll move up to where one I can see.
These 2. Actually, these 3.
And I pull out my sword and I attack for a 25 to hit.
Yep, damn.
12 points of piercing.
And you do that to the one that he just attacked? Or the one in front?
The only one I can see, I guess.
There are 4 that you can see.
Okay.
The prone one and then these 3.
Yeah, sure. I'll attack the one that's on the ground. It's not ground.
Okay. Yeah, it'll still cause it to die. As Baku, you're able to see Opie come up from behind you and stab at this spectral creature. Well, the spectral creature that is Opie stab at the skeleton and sort of cause him to dissipate. Anything else?
I'll turn around to Oswald and I say, I think we can affect these creatures.
All right, Oswald.
So how many do I see?
You see 3.
Hmm.
I'm going to order food real quick.
No, okay.
Are you sure you want to do?
If you order me something, I'll probably.
Is it possible for me to shatter all 3 of them without hurting any allies?
That is impossible to do. You'd only be able to get 2 max.
That's not really worth it. Instead, I will like to cast Spiritual Weapon
Okay.
and go ahead and fire off a cowbell attack.
Okay. Cowbell comes ringing in. So here we'll use D20. Actually, I'll put the spiritual weapon over here. So
That'll be a 26 hit.
26 will hit.
For 10 points of damage.
You see this creature heavily wounded as it stands in front of Baku. Baku, you're able to see it's the last one in this line that could keep you from going that way by blocking the path.
And I will then like to follow it up with a Viciously Mock.
Yes, you can. As with your DC of 16, he fails. And with his few hit points left, you might kill him. How much damage?
4 points of damage.
Takes him 1 over as the creature right in front of Baku perishes. Viciously Mock as his skull, his bone-like fingers go around his skull. Anything else?
That is all I like to do.
Okay. These guys start trying to gangbang Baku again. That's 3 short sword attacks. 1 will crit. The other 2 will miss. 9 points of damage. Opie will get an opportunity attack as these guys back up into a defensive wall. All short bows at the ready. Is that lining their way around the room? As we have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 short sword or short bow attacks. 1 of them will crit, all the rest will miss. 1 arrow that finally squeaks its way in is going to do 11 points of piercing damage to Baku. As 3 more pop out of these cauldrons.
Baku is going to yell out, "Heal me!"
Very fair. As the 3 attacks from those guys miss, and the other volley of 5 completely misses, 1 getting incredibly close, but narrowly missing your AC. As they basically have to crit to hit. Baku, your response.
Baku is going to try and take out the scroll and read it.
Okay, give me 1 second. I'm going to send the image of it in the group messenger. So, Oswald, what would you like to do?
How many skeletons can I currently see?
Right now, you can currently see 4 skeletons or 3 skeletons standing next to Baku.
I like the spiritual weapon attack, the one that seems to be blocking his path the most.
Okay.
And that is a 16 to hit.
A 16 will make contact.
Ooh, max damage. So that'll be 12 points of damage.
And 12 points of damage as this creature is barely able to keep itself upright. It seems luthered.
And then I would like to tell it, you're not even real.
And he believes you as he crumbles to pieces on the ground.
All right.
Is that really what the scroll looks like?
Yep, that's really what the scroll looks like.
Son of a bitch.
Is it Dick Butt or something?
Here.
It's in the messenger.
Oh, jeez.
Unfurls this scroll that was told by this genie to use in a time of, well, extreme desire and a need for help, and it will help you get there.
Yep.
Yeah, your turn.
What's up?
This is what Baku found in the scroll, and it's your turn. That's why I asked you to verify. Just didn't know when he was going to open it. So what would you like to do as Baku has 3 of these skeletons around? Oswin has just used spiritual weapon and his cowbell to clear a small gap in the path.
Where is he at?
Oswin is still in this little entryway.
Oh, no, I mean Baku.
Oh, Baku is right here.
Okay. So he hasn't made his way over to the other things yet?
Not yet, no.
Okay.
He'll do that at the end of your turn.
Okay.
He'll act before the enemies.
Well, I'll attack one again with my rapier. I hit it. It takes 10 points of damage, and then it's gathered a wound.
It's what?
It's gathered a wound.
Oh, this one's already hurt. Already been hurt. So you fired this one?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's actually gonna take him down. You see the wound just crack and sever through the rest of his rib cage. Takes out another skeleton.
And I'll free action ask him. Is the shield not doing anything?
Wait, what? Is the shield not doing anything? Is that what you said?
Yeah, you hear Opie say, "Is the shield not doing anything?"
What shield?
Ye of short memory, the shield that killed our cleric.
And Baku has a short flashback to how Jack, the knowledge cleric, died last session.
How did he die? I don't think I was there for that.
Oh, 2 sessions ago. Oh, then you do not know. Never mind. You can find out later.
He was here.
I thought so.
Was I here?
You might have been, but if you don't remember this is kind of important.
Yeah.
And I'm going to leave that secret for now. So you see Baku a bit baffled when you mention this shield.
I have no idea.
So what do you, anything else, Opie?
No, that's it.
Okay, Baku.
I guess some fuzzies.
Baku is going to take the dodge action and beeline it for that an open spot.
So as you run across, you see this odd shield in your left line of sight as you dodge your way across. 10, 20, 30, getting to this side. And you see a spear come shooting out of this shield, as if it's going from 2D to 3D. At disadvantage, it is not going to be able to make contact with you. I forgot that.
Is it shooting at me?
Yes, it seems as if the shield has just produced a javelin that came shooting out of it in a spectral form and tried to launch its way into you, but was unsuccessful. Oh, yeah. So, Baku, anything else as you end your turn running across, dodging?
Nope, still dodging.
Okay. Fire some arrows.
All at disadvantage because I'm dodging.
Yep, I know. I'm going to do a lot of rolls. So, Osmond and Opie, what would y'all like to do while I'm rolling disadvantage?
Is the shield visible?
Run after him and hit anything I can see.
Okay.
I did 5 points of damage, and he gets a wound.
Shield. The shield seems to be facing the wall to Oswin and Opie in y'all's universe.
But we don't see his version of the shield yet.
Correct. You do not see Baku's version of the shield. What can I? Yes. I hate disadvantage shots. As these guys step up with short swords. Takes away my crits.
It's like apple seed all over there. Huh?
Really? Take away another crit. Another crit. And Baku is missed by all of the arrows, and all of the longswords come swinging down on you. Anything else? Or now it's your turn, Baku.
It's my turn now?
Yes.
All right.
Oh, actually, I skipped Oswin. Sorry. Oswin with your cowbell and your vicious mock, right?
Yes.
Failed the vicious mockery.
All right, so the vicious mockery is going to do 5 points of damage.
That seems wounded. Wounded as hell.
12 over a 20 to hit.
12 will not hit. 20,
No, well over a 20.
Oh, well over 20. Okay, yeah.
For 9 points of damage.
And that will finish off the creature that you just cowbelled.
Cowbell kill count still rising.
Slowly going. Osmond or Opie.
Back to. Did you get the 5 points? Was that this turn or last turn?
That was this turn.
This turn.
Yeah. Okay.
5 points.
Got that. All right. Takes us back up.
Next turn, it'll
start to take more because it's
More than 2.
okay. Baku.
Baku is going to say, "I need you to heal me now!" And he is going to make his way to that cauldron right there.
Okay. That's 3 disadvantaged opportunity attacks. Took away another crit, and then a crit fail. So none of them were able to hit as they try and reach, claw, grab at you, but Baku is just too quick as that turtle knocks their shots away. You've now found yourself between these 2 cauldrons, Baku. You are currently dodging. What would you like to do next?
Well, I wanted to attack them, but I think you just rolled all those as if I was dodging, correct?
Yes, you were dodging.
So can I go out of dodge and attack, or was that my action?
Dodge is an action that was used last turn. You don't have to do anything.
Yeah, that's not obvious at all.
Oh, so it
Use your
keeps
action
going
to
until I
dodge
do
it.
something else.
Remember that time in the bathroom?
Squints, can you mute your mic?
That time. What was?
Thank you. All
Appreciate it,
right.
You'd have to use your action to maintain that dodge.
Okay, I'm going to attack the red one, I guess.
Okay.
God damn it! 1 away. 19 on the die to hit.
That crit chasing, because you really need it with this double strike per cauldron. As it makes contact damage.
Hey, that brings 1 down in 1 hit, vice 2 hits.
Huh?
Damage is going to be 9 magical slashing.
All right. It cracks, it splinters, but it is still there.
Son of a bitch. Can I try to shield bash it, like, so it goes down and shatters as it hits the ground?
You could always try.
Screw it, one.
Okay.
Yeah, why not? That's probably not going to make it. 12.
Now 12, as you bombard back into this, it seems like it's heavily bolted down on the ground, and smashing it would probably be easier than knocking it over.
Okay. Another attack then. Soft 20.
Hits, damage.
5 magical slashing.
That will take out the cauldron.
And that is it for my turn, because I can't remember if I...
Once you have Baku.
Yeah, that's it.
How many hit points do you have?
40 something.
Okay, I don't feel bad. Da. Enemy.
40.
Oh, no, you always go.
43.
Okay.
Yeah.
The one that I hit takes 2 points of.
Okay.
And then.
Fails vicious mockery, Brad.
All right.
Brad, you do have healing spells, right?
Then 7 points.
Yeah, I do.
That one.
How badly wounded are you?
Baku's been calling out for healing for a while now.
Yeah, but
You wouldn't be able to strike.
basically all I have is healing word.
It takes 2 wounded, and that's the only one you can see.
That's better than nothing.
So 7
I'm
of
just
that.
starting to get pounded, and now I'm not dodging anymore, so.
All right, so now let me make some attacks at Baku. Yeah, feels great, don't it?
I'll tell Baku, you did this to yourself.
It's that blasted genie. You get the firing squad ready again. Jesus Christ. Of the 3 standing around Baku, now getting the swing straight rolls. None of them make contact. The first volley of 4 arrows. All misses, one of them getting ever so close to Baku's AC. The next round of 4 arrows is going to have 1 critter quitter in it. It'll deal 12 points of damage, Baku. And the last volley of 4 are all going to miss. As you start to see that javelin coming out from that central shield in this room, Baku.
I have an idea.
Oh, and it misses, just narrowly going over your shells. It softly rolls from a 14 to a 4.
Thank God.
I have an idea, don't worry.
As 2 more skeletons popped out, we are back up at Baku. Really? All that.
I'm thinking.
Yeah, 6
Baku is
damage.
going to say, "Can you see the cauldron?"
Yeah. Yes, they can.
Baku's going to take the dodge action, and he's going to say, "Kill the cauldron!"
All right. You hear Baku crying out, "Kill the cauldron," as he's like doing a breakdance move in the middle of the floor. Fucking bow before no one. That's all we have to do. Oswin and Opie, unless Baku's going to do any movement, or are you just going to stand there?
I'm standing right next to the cauldron so they can see it.
Okay.
All right. So
First one took a wound.
He's now gone down.
And then last time, it takes 2.
Okay. Fails the save, Brad.
oh no, I'm doing something different.
Okay.
We can use that for this save. It takes 2, and then it'll take an additional 7.
All right. Additional, which?
One I can see.
Okay.
And then I'll move up to
The cauldron?
Yeah.
Okay. As you're able to see the other 2, you see them not take opportunity attacks as you leave their threatened squares. Again, they seem hyper-focused on Baku right now.
I don't think they probably can't see me.
Exactly. Yeah, that's what passive perception and insight would be able to pick up.
I'm probably invisible to them anyway, so unless he's got
A little bit of both. That takes us. Oswin.
So I would like to go ahead and cast Polymorph on Baku.
Okay.
So you're going to lower his AC. Fantastic.
And give him a huge HP boost.
So is Baku now a T-Rex?
He is now a T-Rex.
You just see this turtle transform, and you see Arameg in front of you now. This demonic turtle, this creature, as Baku and then transforms. No longer.
It looks like a huge Bowser.
Yeah, huge Bowser.
Yeah, I would love to turn him into Bowser.
Okay. Anything else, Oswin?
Yeah, I'm still going to spiritual weapon attack on whichever skeleton seems to be the most wounded or the most threatening to him.
Okay, sounds good.
And that will be a 19 to hit.
Damage?
It will be 9 points of damage.
All right, that skeleton is going to go down with the assistance from Opie.
Cowbell kill count.
Bam! Another one taken out. What's in T-Rex's AC? 12?
13.
13. Oh, this is going to be
But
great.
he's dodging.
I am dodging.
Yeah, you are dodging, but I also have a
Not that
plus
it's
3 to
gonna
hit
help
with that
much.
shield. And the first skeleton is going to hit with disadvantage. Second one will hit and would have crit if he was a champion. With that, all of these guys are going to back up to the edges of the room, seeing a skeleton. They're seeing fucking T-Rex pop up. They're shattering, shaking their bones. As we go for down the line. Actually, let me roll those first 2 hits so you can do some math. 8 and 5 for the first 2 swords that hit.
8 and 5. Got it.
Another 6.
6, you said?
Yep, another 6. Another 5. As no one has missed yet.
Wow.
And I just crit with disadvantage.
Wow.
6 points by the fourth one, the fourth of the Rangers. The first one will finally miss. Second miss. Third miss. Fourth miss, taking away a crit. Double 18s will hit for 5. That will just narrowly miss with an 11 after modifiers. And that one is not going to be able to make contact either. As they wildly shoot off arrows, and you just see Baku, the Bowser turtle, getting skewered by all of these arrows. And let's see how that javelin does. And the javelin is going to make contact with you, Baku. You feel this odd energy surging through you. As you take 23 points of force damage.
Got it.
And that now takes us back up to Baku.
Baku is going to. It's time to fuck shit up. He is going to attack the cauldron right in front of him.
Okay.
One sec.
Your seconds up. Come on, Buck. You got 6 seconds. It's the heat of the moment. Your
Question: Can I reach the shield with my tail?
No, you cannot. 15 feet away.
Okay. I'm going to attack the cauldron. An 11 to hit.
11 will not make contact. Is it
It's a plus 10 to hit.
Yeah, I know. I rolled a 1.
Oh.
And then I am going to back up towards the shield and try and crush it with my tail.
Okay. Give me an attack.
Oh!
Get as close as possible.
See that?
Yeah. Yeah. Is that a crit?
It sure is.
And as you swing, an immense amount of damage you thought gets transferred to the shield, and it just seems to hurt your tail as it seems to have no effect.
Fuck. Okay, can I just step on it then? Can I step on it and make it so that the shield is facing down?
Can I free action to get right next to the shield?
Can you what?
Can I free action yell out to move within 5 feet of the shield?
Yes, he actually just backed up towards the shield, so y'all are able to now see it. You can't see the other skeletons right now.
All right.
Nor the cauldrons.
Is there a way where I can like kick it over and stomp on it so it's facing towards the ground?
Per T-Rex rules, you're only able to make 1 attack per round at a singular target, and you already used your tail attack on it.
Okay, so stepping on it would be an attack.
Yes. It will be like a contested athletics, similar to a shield bash, trying to grab something off someone. Since you're a T-Rex, you got little arms. I consider it kicking off.
Okay, gotcha.
As you're standing in front of the shield, no longer dodging. What would Oswin and Opie like to do? Is y'all are only able to see the shield, no skeletons.
Spiritual weapon attack.
Okay.
Because that's what worked last time.
Okay. What to hit? How much damage?
That would be a 23 to hit.
Damage.
Minimum damage, 5 points.
Right, you see a crack start to come from the shield as your little cowbell hits the exact same spot the T-Rex tail just hit.
All right, and then that's my bonus action. So for my action, can't viciously mock the shield. Didn't work last time. Can't use that.
All right. Anything else?
I'm gonna hold my action to dash towards Baku if he drops out of T-Rex form.
You can hold an action, but I didn't think you could hold movement as an action.
No, I'm holding dash.
Because dash could be part of the action.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
That's very cool.
Yeah. Anything
That's awesome.
that you use as an action. Yeah.
Okay.
Hold. It's cool.
Kind of like the Goblin's bonus actions. That takes us back to Baku. Or wait, no, you just struck at them. Now it's enemy's turn.
I'll take another turn.
Nope. Glad I remembered.
You already said it.
It's okay. I already rolled. As the first one, you are able to see 2 skeletons come up towards Bowser Turtle. First one misses. Second one critically misses. I'm going to go down the line and start shooting some arrows. Miss. Miss. Hit. Hit.
Yeah, that's fine.
Miss. Miss. Hit. 3 hits. 4 hits. Miss. 5 hits. 5 hits with arrows as they go piercing through Baku's shell. In T-Rex form, take a total of 10, 20, 22, 32 points of damage.
Okay.
That's all spiritual weapons. And then what are you sitting at right now, HP-wise?
Calculating 1 sec. 40-something.
All right, you're good for now as the spear narrowly misses alongside of you. Seems like it trims the sides of your scale, but does not make contact. Takes back up to Baku.
All right. I am going to kick the shield over. Actually, no. I'm not going to do that.
Okay.
Actually, would I be able to like kick the shield over and step on it enough to the point where I'm standing on it, but my allies can see it?
You could always try.
Let's give her a whirl. Why not?
Baku, I really don't get why you don't remember this from last time. I think you had too much wine because you're the one that stood on it last time and then tried to strike at it.
Yeah, I thought we friggin' put it down and then they kept getting it up.
And
then we just
every time you tried to
stood on
swing at it, it kept flying around. So what do you think will happen this time?
Oh.
Oh, and also 2 more skeletons popped out of those cauldrons. I forgot about them. Yeah.
Fuck. Okay. Hold on. Getting text from work. Shit. All right. I am going to take a chomp out of that one that's right in front of me.
Okay.
Actually, I'm going to take the dodge action.
Okay. You see Baku dodging around is now only...
Wait, is the shield still next to him? I missed that part. I missed the part. Is the shield still next to him?
Yes, the shield is still next to him.
Okay, good.
All right. Oswin and Opie, what are y'all doing? Did you see Bowser start breakdancing?
Yeah, I can see one now. So
Yeah, you can see his structure. You see one of them's got the wounds that you struck on him earlier, and he's like nearly dead.
Oh, okay. Then he'll take one wound. And now run over there, does a 15 hit.
15 will make contact.
Okay, then it'll take 6 points of damage.
Oh, cleaves through another one of these skeletal creatures.
And I'll tell him, get closer to the cauldron so we can kill him.
I would like to spiritual weapon attack the shield.
Okay. Roll a hit.
That is a 18 to hit
Makes contact.
for 7 points of damage.
And the shield shatters, sending a deafening noise all around this room. And one by one, all of these skeletons start to have a domino effect, falling on one another in succession. Until they go around to this edge as these 2 cauldrons explode off into the distance, sending purple goo all over the room. We are out of initiative.
Thank God.
You're welcome. So what do you want to do? A bit about these plane dynamics. As you see a little tiefling who seems a bit drunk and stammery walking out of this hallway. Like, hey, what's up, guys? As he just sees Bowser Turtle.
What the fuck is that?
Yeah, this is
I don't know what it is, but I don't know if I like it or not.
Man, there's nothing to like here. Baku is apparently phased into another dimension because he fucked with the genie, which you wouldn't know about, I don't think. But you know about?
I do not know anything about that. That seems like something to inform me of.
Yes, don't mess with genies.
Don't fuck with the genie. Got it. Got it. What happened here?
You see that this is a destroyed room with a translucent T-Rex.
Yeah.
Yes.
We're not 100% sure. This is too hard to explain.
Yeah, it's so right now. As you go in, you see your 3 other comrades. This room is just like you saw it the last time. Whenever y'all walked in, didn't seem like much is disturbed or changed, but you see Baku glowing this odd sort of energy. Being a warlock, you kind of tell that it looks like a specter or a ghost or someone that might have been summoned as a spirit guide might be a similar relation to this from like your memories, but other than that, you've never seen anything like this before.
Very well.
And behind you, you start to hear the ground shake as a Goliath comes walking in behind you.
I will run straight forward as far as I can right now.
Ah!
And then I will turn around and just point.
Okay, and as you turn around and point, you see Roak, the hulking Goliath, now standing in the entryway.
Okay, guys.
Sweet Jesus, you almost gave me a heart attack.
Well, you're still a T-Rex, so
Yeah.
we need to get her out of here so that maybe there's some energy in this room that he's having issues with.
Can I pull myself out of T-Rex form or no?
You have to wait for
The caster has to drop it, or you drop to 0.
That's what I thought.
Do you want me to drop it?
you can't tell what he's thinking.
I can't communicate. I was just curious.
Yeah, so Brian, what are you doing right now as you kind of hear the T-Rex trying to communicate?
It seemed to be frustrated.
The T-Rex is going to sit down looking quite exhausted and bloodied, like he is about to take a short rest.
Before you have him drop T-Rex forward, have him open the door for us.
That is...
As a reminder, Roak and Baku are the ones that had to hold this up originally. It was already quite hefty for both of them working on.
I know nothing, Jon Snow.
So what's going on?
Open the damn door.
Question, Albert. When we went into this room,
Yes, continue.
door was already open.
No, door was not already open.
So Opie opened it.
Yeah.
No,
Wait,
I never opened the door.
What?
Oh, no, he's talking about this door.
Oh, this door. No, this is the door that
No.
leads into the hallway.
No, the door you were just pointing at. That one.
I don't remember who got through this one. This is the genie room. It might have actually been
I
you
opened
because
that.
you opened that one?
Yeah,
Okay,
I was the one that was able to see it.
Yeah.
So my question is, the door for me opened when he opened it for him.
Yes, I did open it, but only because I taunted him with it because he started being an asshole. Guess he couldn't.
Oh, the eldest thing. Yeah.
Yeah, and then I.
Okay. So what was that?
Without beating around the bush, I'm trying to see if I open the door, if it will only open on my plane or both of our planes.
It will open in both planes. That's part of that 5-foot rule. Anytime you interact with something that is within 5 feet of you, it happens on the other plane as well, or can be interacted. I'm sorry, anyone on the other plane can interact with your area.
Okay. Baku in T-Rex form is going to look back at anyone who he's going to look back at the bard, and then he's going to start licking his wounds.
Okay. And with this, you see Roak coming around the corner. If Jake, you want to talk a little bit, your mic seemed a little muted or a little soft a second ago.
Can I drink health potions in T-Rex form?
No. You can have someone throw them into your mouth.
We could put them in as a suppository.
I bet you would like that.
1 second. Jake, you mind talking up barely? I'm going to try and change the control room settings. Oh, that's why. Try and talk now. Ooh, yeah, no, that's very low.
Baku is going to drop 15 health potions and then open his mouth.
Baku is not able to drop a single one. They were all absorbed into your body when you polymorphed.
Son of a bitch.
Yeah.
I start tapping on the door impatiently.
Baku
glares at you.
Jake, maybe try using your phone to get into the Google Hangout and just use that for the microphone. Because, yeah, that one's not working well. So what is everyone else doing right now? As Baku is trying to figure out where his health potions are. Opie is poking on the door saying, here, open door. As Roak is fumbling and stumbling in, trying to figure out what's wrong with his voice. Seems a bit hoarse.
I like to try to inform Baku that if he wants out of T-Rex form, just clap his hands.
Baku shakes his head no.
I noticed that our T-Rex is licking his wounds, and I pull out a health potion and I hold it up and say, "Is this what you're requiring?"
Baku opens his big ass mouth, almost as if he's about to eat. He opens it in front of you.
I currently have 15. I will hand you 5.
Okay, can you hear me now?
Yes, but there's a lot of reverb.
Hey,
Hold on. 36. Cool.
Yeah, you gotta turn the volume off on your phone if you're gonna use that as a mic, Jake. Either your computer has to do the sound or your phone does. They can't do both.
Do you wish to roll that yourself, or do you want me to roll that for you?
I already rolled it.
Okay, awesome.
Yeah,
Baku is going to again open his mouth to you.
I have 10 left. Can you reimburse me?
Baku, how many fingers do T-Rexes have?
3.
Baku holds up 3 and 2.
Okay, I will give him 5 more.
So as y'all start shoving suppositories up the T-Rex, you just see Opie still just hitting on the door, trying to slowly nudge y'all towards it.
Baku walks up to the door, pushing him to the side. And then he smashes the door open.
And you just see the T-Rex repeatedly butt his head to it until it shatters completely.
What happens to the chain zombies?
There were chain zombies in his level. They go flying off because y'all had already killed y'all's, hadn't you? Or y'all just
25 strength for the win.
I think it decapitates them whenever you lift them up. Anyway, Coffee just comes shattering through the door. There's rock flying all over the central.
Bugs my ears. So that's me. Okay, I need to turn that off.
Okay.
Yeah, now I can't hear shit.
What's going on?
We can't hear you guys. Well, I can hear you now, but
Okay. Is there any reverb?
No reverb. Much better. Awesome. #head. Okay, so as y'all go bursting forth into this central area, what would y'all like to do?
Look around and make sure there's no enemies.
Oh, as T-Rex comes out, it does not look like he will be able to walk along the edge of this balcony. It seems too skinny for him to tiptoe around.
I am patiently waiting for the T-Rex to attempt to clap its hands.
Just tell him to snap his fingers if he wants to be out.
I mean, even if I see him trying to clap his hands, that'll be enough.
I'm not even on Google.
Are you speaking this out loud, or are you just simply musing it to yourself?
I already told Baku that he want out to try clap his hands.
And can't in T-Rex form understand us?
Yes, he can understand you. He just can't speak.
To Papazotto, can you get me across this in this form?
He just starts laughing.
I thought you were all powerful.
Not as powerful as that genie.
Okay.
I suppose that I will move up as well and be behind Baku.
Okay. So we've got Baku. Opie has already gone out and is kind of making his way around this walkway.
What's down below?
Down below, as you look, you're going to see 4 gargoyles sitting on pedestals. And a 10-foot by 10-foot hole going deeper as it sits along the base.
How far down is it?
It seems to be about 30 feet down.
Is this Baku asking us?
Oh yeah. Hey, but
this.
still in T-Rex form.
Well, not that, but does he not remember the whole?
I don't know. How much of this do you remember, Jordan?
No, I remember this. I know what this room is.
Yeah. No,
It's the central room that goes around. It basically goes from level 1 to level 5.
Yeah. Okay, cool. Yeah, just use your meta for stuff like that.
Okay. Baku jumps down.
Okay. And you just see a T-Rex. Whoa! Give me a dex saving throw.
I take no falling damage, by the way.
Okay, that is correct. As
Papa
you
Zolta.
shoot right down to the ground.
You still want a dex save?
Yes.
16 dex save.
The 16, you wiggle your way off to the side and you don't fall into that central hole. So what do we got, lads?
I would like to be near the rail, and because I remember those blasted damned gargoyles, I will ready an Eldritch Blast as soon as I see any of them fucking take off.
Okay. As did y'all do anything with the gargoyles on your? Don't touch them yet, have you?
No, I mean my first or our first time in here, the gargoyles attacked and they jumped down.
Okay. They all attack?
Yeah, all 4 of them attacked.
Yeah, we did destroy them.
Roak had all the fun with them.
So as everyone but Baku looks down, you see no gargoyles. As Baku makes it down to the bottom, he sees 4.
There were at least 2 that were recreated because we had.
Y'all took that rest and that
yeah. So
okay. Y'all are going to see 2 when he flies down. When he gets to the bottom, you will see the other 2 with that sort of spectral view.
So we see 2 that are on our plane that aren't doing anything, and then we see the 4 on his plane.
Yeah, well, 2 additional ones because they're on the same spots that these other 2 are.
Right. So we have.
Oh, here. You know, let's do a quick recap. Yeah, give Squigs and Jake the info for what's going on. I'm going to figure it out.
So we have 4 on Baku's plane, and then we have 2 that are on our plane that don't interact with him.
For start of this session, whenever y'all woke back up and you saw Baku nowhere to be found, he reappeared through a puff of smoke after being shifted and after having his plane shifted by the genie. He is now only partially visible in a semi-spectral form. He's a bit translucent, and he can only interact with bits of y'all's world that are within 5 feet of him. And the same thing with y'all. You can only act with things that are in Baku's world that are within 5 feet of him. You see these different shimmers and shades of things as he goes walking around. It seems to be a much different plane of existence that y'all are on. Besides that, y'all came out of this initial room. Y'all didn't get a long or short rest. Y'all had a big fight in here with on Baku's plane because his 6 cauldrons hadn't been smashed. But the 6 that was on y'all's plane of existence did. Y'all already were gone. Y'all smashed into pieces.
To Papa Zolto, how do I get back to the regular plane that I was on before this?
He points up back to the point that you had just hopped, the floor that you had just hopped from, and points to the eastern balcony.
Eastern balcony. Okay.
Eastern side of the balcony.
Baku is going to attempt to climb up. Using
and you start trying to tiptoe your way up.
Is he still in T-Rex form?
He is still.
Okay, I'm just going to go ahead and I'll be checking for traps.
Okay. If you look around, Baku, as you start trying to get up the stairs, it seems like they're too big for you to climb up with your T-Rex feet. Or your feet are too big for the stairs.
I'm trying to just scale the wall straight up.
Oh, okay, give me athletics.
Feet. Oof, I like that. Am I not proficient in athletics in dino form?
Nope.
Okay.
It may actually be a line item, a set item for.
Okay.
23.
And 23 does a great job of clawing and biting and kicking your way back up to this top level. As you get into the corner, and you see four four-armed gargoyles shoot up from the pillars looking towards you, screaming in a language you don't know. As Opie, right before, or as you hop down, Opie came around the corner and starts looking. He's going to see a fork in the road. One that goes north and south, passageways leading off in the darkness, and a couple
Throw a
of
little
footsteps.
bearing on the ground to see if it doesn't shoot off.
The bearing is, just kind of rolls in between. You see that there's dust, a pathway going this way. These two do not seem traversed at all with your passive perception.
Okay. So no maintenance crew on that.
Yeah, no maintenance crew on that. Roak, Thea, Riley, what are y'all doing?
I was watching over what the spectral shape of Baku was doing and just kind of
I'm a T-Rex right now, by the way.
yes, I was still trying to wrap my mind around what the hell I've been missing in my drunken, staggered state.
Yeah, a lot happened really quickly in this session.
So, I'm still just waiting for something to happen on our plane, I suppose, for gargoyles, because I hate those things right now.
That is helpful with the rogueness. Yeah. All right.
Bite me. I'm going to eat you.
Oswin?
Is Baku an initiative?
This is everyone's reaction while he jumps down and takes some time to hop back up. Yeah.
Is it possible for me to spider walk down?
With your spirit, yes. Remember, you can walk on any surface you desire.
So you're telling me I don't have to get in cardio and run up and down stairs anymore?
Correct. You can just walk on the wall. You're like, screw these stairs. It was enough trying to save Roak, and he just hops up and down.
All right. I would like to follow. Actually,
I knew I should have done that before I went back up.
I'm going to follow about 20 feet behind OP.
Okay. So Oswin hops over here behind Opie, exploring that hallway.
I guess I'm up there.
Okay. And with that, y'all are going to start hearing sounds of combat. Baku, roll me initiative.
$13.
You get to go before them. So you see four-armed gargoyles flying up to you. Their fangs gnashing, their teeth quite sharp. What would you like to do?
Are they within melee range of me?
Not yet. They're still flying up.
When one gets within melee range, I'm going to take a bite out of him.
Okay. Those nice non-magical attacks. Anything else?
Is there anything that I saw because I had been ready for any of them to have moved?
No, not yet. You still see the two gargoyles on your plane of existence sitting on their pedestal. They have not moved an inch.
Gotcha.
Once they get within 5 feet of Baku, you will then be able to see them.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, Railu and Baku's held actions go off as these four guys come flying up.
Oh, damn.
And so Railu and Baku, what are y'all attacks?
27 to hit.
Okay, that'll hit.
Dealing 33 damage.
All right, it doesn't do as much as you were expecting, but it still does take a big chunk out of it. Railu?
He also needs to make a grapple save. DC 17.
Please.
What?
21.
But he got
Mine.
21?
Yep, Railu?
I was going to say that mine is a 10 and a 20. Ow, son of a bitch. 24 to hit.
The 24 will hit, the 10 will not.
Did you say he made that save for me or no?
Yes, he made it with a 21.
You're muted, Railu. There you go.
There we go. That would be 12 damage and push 10 feet.
All right, and as he flies back 10 feet, you are no longer able to view it. You still see one of the gargoyles up. The other two are hovering in the middle right now. As these, well, yeah, as three of them are hovering in the air. Anything else? What was Railu? And Thea.
I was going to say, can I use my free action and scream out, I've got your back, Spectral?
Oh, yeah, you can. Baku or Roak and Thea?
Can't really hear you.
There we go.
I don't think that mic is on.
Yeah, you might want to put the mic on.
Hello?
There we
That's
go.
better.
Wow.
Yay! Oh, sorry, I'm loud.
No, it's much better than where y'all are right now.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay,
I
hi.
turned mine up to hear y'all, and then
Blast.
Okay, first off, your cat is adorable. Second off, where are we? Okay,
Roll Thea.
okay. Wait, is Theo the cool snake guy?
No, that's Roll.
Okay, awesome. Okay, so we're outside of like a doorway or something?
You're
Okay.
outside the doorway, there's a little pathway that's here that surrounds a big staircase, an open air walkway.
Okay. Can Thea see if there's anything magical up ahead? Like any, like, I don't have like the trap one, the trap spell to detect those.
Mhm.
But she does have a high passive perception and she's magic and all that. So can she do some kind of detect magic kind of thing?
Yeah, give me that Arcana check.
Okay. Okay, I rolled a 19.
That'll be good, especially with your modifiers.
Oh, hell yeah. So that,
you were able to instantly identify that Baku is indeed on a different plane of existence, and that the creatures attacking him are as well. They shouldn't be able to reach out to you. You don't know that for sure. You just know that usually these creatures, if they exist on different planes, shouldn't be able to interact with you.
so they don't know that we're there.
Correct.
Is there any way that we can get in there and help Baku so they don't hurt him?
Yes, it does look like you can make contact against these creatures when they're within 5 feet of Baku. Seems like
Okay. When they're within 5 feet of Baku or when they're in 5 feet of us?
Baku, because he is the key right now that's connecting these two planes.
Oh, okay, okay. So you're telling me I can shoot a firebolt into that other plane and attack the creatures around Baku?
Only going to hit the one that you target.
Okay, I'm going to target that creature closest to Baku, and I'm going to firebolt its ass.
Okay, attack roll. Roll damage, just so we can keep these things rolling. Rollock.
Oh, sorry.
Let's see. Rollock fights ghosts every day, but in a different sense. Rollock is afraid of these things, to be honest with you. Is there any material enemy?
Yes, there is a semi-translucent forearm gargoyle attacking your semi-translucent Bowser-looking turtle friend.
Semi-translucent. Does he look? Okay, I'm gonna roll to see if he looks like a ghost to me.
He looks like a ghost.
It looked like a spectral Bowser T-Rex.
Bowser T-Rex. Okay, I feel the call to adventure because it feels like a small little lab.
Hey, hey.
That was a 19. Okay, 19 to hit the spectral thing.
With
He's going to make contact.
7 damage altogether. Fire for Thea.
the firebolt.
Okay.
I'm going to go ahead and go with a -5 to hit this spectral Bowser creature with my greatsword. Bonus action to ignite.
Okay.
I crits.
And
Would
as
that not be considered PvP?
Check us out. Check us out. Check us out.
Hold on, Jordan. I can feel your butthole puckering already. And as you crit into this comrade, you see a big shield shoot around him. And it says, immortal object, no PvP. As you realize, this is your comrade Baku.
You said there was a creature that it was going to attack him.
Wait, so we just attacked Baku?
That was my intention, was to attack the aggressor to the situation because I had already known about the planar shift with Baku presently.
Yes, the aggressor. Baku is the turtle guy.
I'm the T-Rex.
Yeah.
Oh, you're the T-Rex Bowser-esque. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. What I had understood was there was a third presence in the room that was a spectral in nature that was an enemy.
Baku. Again, remember, both Baku and that four-armed gargoyle are spectral presences. They are fighting one another on a different plane of existence.
This was fighting Gargamel.
Yeah.
I did okay. I didn't attack Baku.
No, you didn't attack Baku. You attacked Gargamel too, I'm assuming.
Yeah, no, she attacked the gargoyle.
It looks like, you remember, you've seen Doctor Strange, right? Where they fight in these other realm?
Yes.
Yeah.
Like that. It's like you're seeing that.
But Now that is going to absorb your attack into Baku just for this first one as you're trying to realize which one is the aggressor.
And then I go to attack the other one.
Okay.
-5.
That's just like
Will a 16 hit? Well, actually, no, that'd be a 20. Sorry.
I was like a 16 won't, a 20 will.
Yeah, I forgot about all the other fuddly bug. So that's going to be 6, 9 plus 16, 25 damage altogether on that second swing.
How much damage?
25 damage.
Okay.
6 fire.
You see the pieces starting to crumble a bit.
That's basically me. I'm going to position myself between me and Baku now that I know that I can't hit him and I feel like he's an immortal god. But
this is Baku. This is Baku. That's wrong gargoyle.
Well, put me between the enemy and Jesus. Come on.
Okay. That takes us. Yeah. Back over to Opie and Oswin as y'all are going down this path. Y'all hear sounds of battle. As Opie looks down, you don't see any magnitude. You see the hallways going off quite a long distance. How far is your view?
60 feet.
You see them going farther than 60 feet, but you see odd magical energy. Or I'm sorry, intelligence saving throw. Yes.
Saving throw. It's going to be 11.
11. As you look around, you're not able to tell what. It's odd magic energy streaming about 60 feet down both of these.
Okay. I'll make note of that, and I'll move back and see what's going on.
Right over the
Can I
edge.
see anything from this angle?
From this angle, you can see the edges of this gargoyle, yes.
I'll sigh, and then I'll let loose 2 arrows. Or
Okay.
1 arrow, but out of enemies. An 18 to hit.
18 on that contact. Sneak attack. As you see Opie come out,
It's not going to matter because I rolled on once.
and the Oppenheimer sends his shot, just not with as much oomph as he was expecting.
Actually 9 damage.
Imagine.
Yeah.
4, 7. All right, that takes us to Oswin.
Oh,
All right.
awesome.
Carrying.
Crossway.
What's that?
Oswin, you're over here, and as Opie goes wandering back towards you and fires off an arrow, he says, "Hey, don't go back off towards those passageways."
All right. I'll follow his directions and instead head. Yeah. Do I see a gargoyle that is?
You see a singular form gargoyle attacking Baku right here.
Hmm.
Come on, here we go. 6 seconds. What are you doing?
I would. Does it appear to be ethereal to me, or the ghostly?
Be ethereal.
Okay. I'm going to go ahead and cast spiritual weapon again,
Okay.
and the good old cowbell comes out. That is only a 13 to hit,
13 will not make contact.
but then I'm also going to follow up with a vicious mockery.
Failure.
All right, 4 points of damage, and its next attack has disadvantage.
All right.
That's all I like to do.
All right, that takes us back to Riley.
For the one that I can still see, I will do the greatness of Eldritch Blast again.
Okay.
See if I can hit it. I'm going to assume that 14 and a 9 do not hit.
No, it does not hit.
In that case, I just miss, and I am still looking appalled. And that will be my turn right now.
Right. That takes us back to the top with Baku. As you see this creature, this four-armed gargoyle, crumbling to pieces in front of you. You see one that's been pushed back, still seems quite unscathed, and two more preparing to fly up.
Okay. I'm going to. So there's only that other one isn't within range of a 10-foot attack.
Jake, please mute your mic. And what was that, Baku?
That other one isn't within a 10-foot range.
It's actually 10 feet away from you because that's what the Eldritch Blast sent him back.
It is 10 feet away from me?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. All right, so I'm going to bite the one that's right in front of me.
Okay.
Oh, God.
Yes.
Nat 20.
Finally.
For, what is that, 66 damage.
66 or 6d6?
6.
Okay.
Yeah, I can see what it's for.
33 doubled.
Oh my God. Luther, you goddamn devil.
Oh, are you fucking kidding me?
No,
Whatever.
not kidding you. With that much damage, and he is still barely fluttering and keeping himself alive.
And then tail attack on that other one. Cool. Almost another crit. 18, 28. And that's 20 points of damage. Oh, that one that I bit needs to make a grapple check. Escape DC 17.
He is now grappled.
Superb.
And also seems to heal up a bit since I forgot you're making non-magical attacks.
Okay.
And the other one.
That is it.
Okay. So we're going to start with these guys doing their multi-attacks. You have this guy grappled, so disadvantage. It would have been disadvantage on the first one anyway. So the bite is going to make contact as he slices into you, dealing 9 points of piercing damage.
He bit me as I'm biting him.
Yeah, double biting. Y'all are getting into that heavy petting and heavy biting stage.
He's biting your tongue.
As let's see, claw's gonna go off. First claw misses, second claw hits, third claw hits, fourth claw misses. So that will be 9 points slashing for the first one that hit, and 7 points slashing for the second.
Got it.
Other gargoyle comes fluttering up and lands on this area, perching himself on that pathway. He is now, everyone in the party can now see these two gargoyles as they're within 5 feet of Baku. He has straight attacks on Baku. The bite is going to make contact, dealing a whopping 11 points of damage. And the four claws come in, try and slash through you. Holy shit. As only one of them is able to make contact. I'm doing 7 points of damage.
Got it.
Baku, you see the other two gargoyles start to fly their way and hover on this level as they prepare themselves and stand at the ready, crying out something in an unknown language. You are the only one that can see or hear those two.
Okay.
Thea.
Okay. Hi. Okay, so it's there. You said that there's now two gargoyles. Can I see both?
Yes, you can see both. One heavily damaged that the Bowser is basically chomping, trying to chomp his head off.
Okay. So I can target both.
You can target both?
Yeah. Okay. So I'm going to cast blindness on both gargoyles. According to this, it says when you cast a spell using a spell slot of a third or higher, meaning I guess third level, you can target one additional creature for each slot level above second. I'm going to target both gargoyles and blind them.
Okay. First one. It's a wisdom save, right?
No, 14.
Yeah. Okay, so I go ahead and... Oh, wait, you have to roll. I don't.
Yeah. But both of them are going to fail miserably.
Damn it.
So they're both blind.
Oh, no, they're both blind. Okay, sorry. I'm so used to when you say fail, I think I failed, but okay.
Not today.
Yay! All right, so they're blind now.
All right, as both of them are just kind of hovering in the air, and their eyes gloss over.
Thea is going to do a victory dance and be like, all right, now kill these bastards. In that exact voice.
I like it. I can dig it.
Thank you.
And you're going to get a point of inspiration for using that upcast. People don't use blindness often enough, in my opinion.
One of my favorites.
Roll off.
How fast are you?
All right. So, how far off the ground are they hovering, and can I hit them with my blade?
They're hovering at the same level as Baku.
Same level as Baku.
You have advantage if you're swinging because they are blind.
Ah, well, you see what I'm gonna do next, right?
Yes.
-5. A 22 to hit.
Damage.
Damn it. That is going to be. Oh, I'm not going to reroll those. So that's going to be 11/27 damage.
All right.
And one more attack, of course. I didn't call a -5, so just a 20-something to hit, and that's going to be another 11 damage. 15 damage altogether.
All right, and that will take this first gargoyle out that Baku is trying to chomp his mouth around.
Man, if I would have called a -5, I totally would have got a bonus attack, but...
Yeah, that would have been nice.
Thea does another victory dance. Awesome victory dance.
Yeah, so that's me.
Opie.
Yep. I can see one, right?
Mm-hmm. You can see one.
Okay. It takes 19 points of damage as I shoot arrow into it.
Magical?
Yeah. Assuming a 19 hits.
Oh, yeah. Not he'll hit. It casts shield.
Kind of spell arrow.
As the gargoyle just seems to hover in the air, starting to crack and crumble a bit, as this one looks a bit winded, as you all slain your first one. It takes us to Oswin.
What are you doing?
All right, so how many gargoyles do I currently see? Is it
You
two?
can see one gargoyle.
One. Okay. Cowbell attack at advantage.
Okay, yep, because he's blind to half.
Double tens. Okay, that's gonna help. So that would be 18 hit.
18 hits.
7 points of damage. How does the T-Rex Bowser look?
Oh. Oh, no.
Still pretty healthy.
Still pretty healthy. Okay, I'll take that.
He looks like he's taking a lot of damage, but he also looks like he has a fuckload of health. So
Yeah. I like to viciously mock the gargoyle.
And I can't roll saves for shit on these gargoyles. He fails it.
So additional 5 points psychic damage.
Oh, he's hurt mentally. You're talking shit about him and it's hitting home.
I'm sorry, I can't be more creative right now. Bye. Yeah.
Rust. That takes us to Riley.
We'll use Firebolt on the one that I can see. Will a base 16 help +7?
Yes, it will.
That is 10 damage fire.
Did you see this creature get absorbed in the fire around it? So it's the char of the stone. You can start seeing it get winded.
And then I will light up like a tiefling candle.
All right, as you just have fight on.
Where is it?
Right here.
Okay.
Yeah, you're good. You're still invisible. Anything else, Riley?
That will be it right now.
Yeah. That's one of the better ones I found.
Baku.
Baku, having this dead corpse in his mouth, is going to crunch down as the corpse just cuts in two, and he spits the other half out, and then he goes down for a bite on this gargoyle that is right in front of him.
Okay.
A 28, dealing 33 points of damage. He has to make a save. DC 17.
Critically fails.
As he now has this gargoyle in his mouth.
And he's blind and restrained, but now he can feel the creature that is attacking him. He's going to reach around attack you next turn.
The other gargoyle is outside of 10 feet.
Correct.
Correct. Okay.
Yeah, they're covering here.
And as Bowser T-Rex Baku picks this gargoyle up in his mouth, he just smashes it against the wall while it's in his mouth.
You just see him rashing and thrashing this creature all around. Is that it,
Just
Baku?
for thematics.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's it.
Making a nice little bit of noise. First, disadvantage because he's blind, so first one will miss anyway. Second one will hit, or the first claw will hit. Second claw will miss. Third will hit, and fourth will miss. So 2 of the claws make contact with you at disadvantage, Baku.
Okay.
Dealing 11 points of damage and 9 points of damage.
Got it.
As the other gargoyle comes flying in, and everyone is now able to see a second spectral 4-armed gargoyle come into existence. This one brand spanking new and shiny. As he's going to make 5 straight rolls against Baku, with his bite making contact, dealing 10 points of damage. Of the claws, only 2 make contact again, dealing 9 points on the first and 9 points on the second. And you can see the one that just launched its attack into you, Baku, start expanding its wings as if he's going to try and pull you backward. Thea.
Hi. Okay. Thea stops doing her victory dance after blinding that other one and decides she is going to firebolt the new one.
Okay.
I need my D10s. My D10, where my other D10? Ah, there it is. Okay. Okay.
And roll. Go ahead and roll out.
Okay, will a...
Vince, she's killing me.
Will a 12 hit?
12 will not make contact.
Fuck. Okay. All right. So I guess I only get 1 attack, actually. Okay, Thea is going to be flustered, but she's going to get ready for another spell and yell, "Hang in there, guys. We got this." She doesn't have much else to do.
You see the Bowser turtle cringe as you say, "Hang in there." Baku, give me a wisdom save.
Sorry, Baku.
Jake, if you could show her the picture and the message and explain to her. Or actually, never mind. You don't know that. Look in the messenger and you'll see a picture. That was on the scroll that Baku was given by a genie to say, use this whenever you're in times of extreme trouble.
Baku gives you quite the hearty glare, like he is quite pissed off at you for saying that, but I did roll a 20
To
on
be
my
fair,
wisdom save.
she didn't know. And she's genuinely sorry. But she's cursed by Wong, so she acts without concern for the well-being of others. So unfortunately, she can't help herself.
She doesn't know white from Wong.
You see the gargoyle start flailing even more as Baku is increasing the pressure on his bite that he has on this gargoyle.
Okay. Warlock?
So there's something to attack. Because this is the only way I can ramify my life right now.
Light it on fire.
Yeah, as you're standing next to this little candle right now, Lumiere.
So is there the other one? Is it still is the other gargoyle dead? The one that we've been attacking?
Yes, the one that y'all have been attacking got crushed by Baku last turn. There's now one barely scathed one that Thea just hit, and there's one a winded one on the eastern side that Baku currently has a grapple of.
He has a grapple on it. Oh, well, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and walk my way around and get right in the middle of that and get advantage on this -5.
And as you try, you realize that you can't squeeze your way through as a Goliath between the T-Rex's feet on this 5-foot wide passageway, especially considering that there's a large gargoyle on the other side.
Is it grappled and restrained?
Making my way downtown.
Baku, is that effect grapple or restrained for that bite?
I believe it's grappled.
Grapple until
the target is restrained. I'm sorry.
There we go. Okay, that's the difference. So speed is just 0, no advantage on attacks.
Oh.
Above table, Roak, with your little boots, it does look like you could hop over to the other side.
Boing.
You just see this lofty Goliath take a standing jump across the crevasse over both of these gargoyles.
Hey, Albert.
Yeah?
It says if the target is medium or smaller, the creature is grappled until the target is restrained. So is it grappled or restrained?
It's actually neither because it's a large creature. It's not medium or small. You cannot hold
Oh,
it.
it's a large. Okay.
Yeah.
So it's not grappled at all.
Not grappled at all.
Okay, so
Okay.
there's no advantage on this roll. I'm still going with a -5.
Okay.
Will a 17 hit?
Matches.
All right, so that's going to be 11, 15, 31 damage.
31 magical damage, right?
You betcha.
And
And that's going to be 7 fire.
7 fire. You see spiderweb cracks going along quite a large part of the torso of this forearm gargoyle.
That was 7 fire in that total damage, not 7 fire on top.
And that will take us to Opie. As Oswin, you can go ahead and roll out if you like.
Crit.
All right.
And you see your rogue ranger friend reach out from around the corner and just bing!
I
Pressure
don't
shot.
see it.
Oh, yeah, you don't. You hear it. Which one?
Whichever one.
Damage.
Yeah. 10,
How much?
19, 27, plus 6, 33 points of damage.
As this creature nearly crumbles to pieces, but it still holds itself together, looking like it's barely able to keep itself upright. Damn. That takes us, unless we have anything else to offer.
All right. So first was a saving throw.
DC is gonna fail.
5 points of psychic damage.
Oh no! How dare you talk about my mother? As he speaks in Terran, again, no one able to understand this. And how much damage is that? 5?
5. Is
As
it,
you see the creature very, very close to crumbling to pieces.
but not quite there.
Not quite there.
I'll just go ahead and throw in a cowbell attack.
Okay.
That'll be a 24 to hit.
It will, and with his 1 hit point left, your cowbell takes another kill to its kill count. It's the most deadly fan item I have ever seen before. That is awesome. Well used, Brad.
Probably one of my favorite things about this character.
It's high level bards, man.
All right.
That takes
And
us.
that's
Oh,
it.
anything else?
That is all.
All right, that takes us to our little candle, Rylu. Da-da-da-da. You're
Rylu.
muted. Squigs.
Your turn.
Apologize. Somebody was talking to me. I see anything. Yes, no, maybe.
Yes, you're able to see 2 gargoyles, one extremely damaged, one very minorly scathed.
I will attack only the one that is extremely damaged right now because fuck that guy for some apparent reason. All right. 2 Eldritch Blasts against it. What?
There's only one gargoyle you see because Oswin just destroyed it.
Oh, okay. Well, then I will attack the one that is less scathed for some reason. Okay. That is a 17, and the other one does not hit.
Okay.
And that is a 10 damage, and is pushed 10 feet.
And as it flies 10 feet back, no one is able to see it anymore.
Yeah. Yay.
Do I get an opportunity attack on that?
You do not. It is forced movement.
Hello.
Anything else, Ryan?
I'll use my free action and scream out, "Distraction!"
And now everyone is not able to see everyone except for Baku sees nothing else around this room. Those spectral spirits have disappeared. It's actually eerily quiet in y'all's area right now. Baku, you still see 2 pretty damn fresh gargoyles looking up at you, preparing to strike. But that takes us up to Baku. 24 seconds into combat.
Baku is going to ask Papa Zolto for any recommendations.
He points to the north.
If Papa Zolto was standing in front of him, he would just glare at him for a second.
As he points to the north, he says, "You sure ask a lot of questions for a leader." Anything else?
That creature was knocked 10 feet back, correct?
Yes, he was knocked 10 feet back, so he is still within range of your tail or actually your tail attack.
Okay.
He's not eating anything.
Held action, bite attack on the anyone that comes up to me.
Okay. Go ahead and have that attack trigger as they go flying up.
An 18?
18 makes contact as both of them land on the archway, sandwiching you between them, trying to block you off from your comrades now that Roak is hopped to the other side.
That's 33 points of piercing.
All right, 33 non-magical piercing.
So what, 16 damage?
Yeah. And god damn it, he is... Oh, wait, never mind. He's not restrained. He's large.
Nope, correct.
So,
T-Rex is huge, I think. So it can...
Yes.
But the bite is for medium or small creatures.
Oh.
Yeah, the T-Rex is if the creature is medium or smaller.
So anything else, Baku, as you chomp down on this bitch?
That was a reaction, so no.
Okay. So the first 5 attacks from the one that you just bit at. Oh, duh. God, this is a terrible job. Is going to miss with his 11, but all 3 of the claws are going to be, or all 4 of the claws are going to hit. As I get to add up some D4s. First one is going to do 10 points of damage. Second one does 9. Third one does 7, so that takes us to 26.
That pops me out of T-Rex form.
And the last one will deal 7 points of damage.
Only if it hits.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yep.
I got to hit. Yeah, he hits.
Nope.
And as you drop out of form from Arameg form, you see that Gargoyle's eyes light up. This undead construct looks quite alive as he critically slashes into you for some very min damage. 10 points.
10?
And 1.
I think they're a little something.
Let's see. Yeah. And that is the first one.
Can I free action say, do you want another round of being Bowser?
Okay, you can. You'll have to wait until Baku's turn, or your turn, to hear that free response. As we have the next 5 attacks. God damn it. Where are you when he was in the other form? Only 1 is going to get close to hitting. You have a 20 AC right now, right?
23.
Were they at disadvantage?
They should be.
Sorry, what? There was.
Why is it 23 right now? Did you already do that points to your Defender Longsword before you were in T-Rex form?
Yes.
Okay, cool. That one is not going to make contact. It matched with your 20 AC. And the second one that comes flying up misses completely. Oh, that takes us to Thea.
Oh, fuck. Okay. Greetings. Thea is okay. So I'm that little one in the cape, right?
Yes.
Okay. I'm gonna walk in there and I'm going to firebolt the gargoyle.
The chicken or the devil face?
I'm gonna make a roasted chicken, I guess.
Okay, la gallina del muerto afuera.
Sí.
Carne.
All right. Well, what is that to hit? Los Pollos Hermanos.
Ow.
And
Okay.
you can go ahead and roll.
Come on, little buddy. Fuck. I'm guessing a 12 will not hit.
12 will not.
Thea, realizing she must not be as hungry for chicken as she thought, takes aim at the next creature and patiently waits.
Okay, he's twiddling her fingers and waits as Roak prepares himself in his nimbly-footed boots. What are you doing, Roak?
Well, seeing as I don't need to boing anytime soon, I'm going to attack the one in front of me. Unless there is one who is blinded around me.
There is.
Who's the talker?
Oh my god, another cat!
Oh, there are more cats. Wow. Is there one that's blinded?
No, they were both unblinded.
Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and swat his ass with a -5.
Okay.
20 something to hit.
Damage.
That's going to be 9, 14, 18, 32 damage. First attack.
Okay.
Second attack. -5. I'm assuming a 13 won't hit.
That is correct.
Not today. All right. It's gonna be Roak.
All right.
Be a little bit. I haven't trimmed his claws at all, so
Okay.
let's be careful with your clothing.
Okay, yeah.
That takes us
My
to
cats are
Opie.
kind of long too right now.
As you see Roak swinging in. Opie, what do you do?
29 to hit.
Okay.
Yeah, whichever one I can see.
Damage.
13, 19, 20 points.
All right. And you start to see small bits of it crumbling off as the creature next to Roak takes a few shots. Anything else, Opie?
No.
All right. You see these creatures finally stumble and diminish. Everyone else at this point is trying to figure out how many of these goddamn gargoyles are going to come out, since they just seem to keep reappearing out of nowhere to y'all. Oswin.
Let's see. So, what enemies am I able to see at this point?
Both of these gargoyles. And you can hear Baku's free response from that question.
I apologize. Oh, what was the response?
I don't know. I told him the whole.
Well, I'll free action during my turn say, for the love of God, don't turn him back into something huge.
Baku looks at you and grins and says, "That would be wonderful."
Turn him into
Yes, another round of polymorph then.
All right. What are you polymorphing him into?
Same old. He seems to be enjoying it.
As Baku goes toward
turn
him
him
again.
into a giant ape. At least he can climb that way.
As Baku is barely able to keep himself back on the edge. As Oswin, you hear mumbling coming from behind you. Both you and Opie's passive perception is going to pick up a wizard-style creature coming from the back end down here that seems to be twiggling some sort of incantation.
Okay.
I would like to turn around. And do I see the creature?
Yes, you do. You've got dark vision, right?
Yep.
Yes, you recognize this as an undead wight. He's wearing this long, elegant robe, and he has a few undead crawling hands around him.
I don't like that.
Wait, does he look familiar? Oh, okay.
Is he within range of my spiritual weapon?
Your spiritual weapon's out here. No, that's all the way in here. This is where that guy is.
All right. I would like to start moving my spiritual weapon towards him.
Okay. 30 feet of movement, right?
Yep.
Yeah. Be able to get it just inside past Opie.
And then I would like to move around the corner to be out of sight.
All right. And as you go,
And actually, I'll also climb up the wall a little bit to hopefully catch him by surprise.
I can stack some these. I just got some sticks. So Riley.
For the two that I see, I would like to use Eldritch Blast against both of them. That is a nat 1 and a 4, so I don't do shit.
And both of these Eldritch Blasts just fizzle out in your hand as you try and command. Oh, no.
How many of these damn things are there?
You just hear Baku roar since he's the only one that's able to see it, but he cannot communicate.
Where's your bathroom?
Yes, go towards the front door,
Mm-hmm.
and then the opening on your left, the bathroom is straight in there.
Okay, cool.
All right, since that is the end of the round, it's now this guy's turn. Opie is the only one able to see this as the spellcaster waddles down this way. Your passive perception picks up a surge of dark energy.
Oh, okay.
Baku, 30 seconds into combat.
Baku, looking completely refreshed now, is going to take a chomp at that one. Which one looks more damaged?
They are actually this one seems more damage.
All right, chomp at him. 16's gonna miss.
Yes, it is.
A tail attack, but really I'm gonna step on the other one.
Okay.
For 27.
27 points. 13.
No, 27 to hit.
Oh, 27 will definitely hit.
And it's gonna be 20 points of damage, so 10 points halved.
Yeah. You see the creature getting a little bit closer to the damage level on the one that you tried to bite at, but still a little healthier. Anything
And
else?
that's it.
Okay. So now
All I can do besides soak damage.
Enemy's turn.
Oh, can I say something before I end my turn?
You could have, but I'd already rolled the dice. You can still free action between turns since it's not an actual action.
To Papa Zolto, I'm just going to ask him what's the advantage of being in this realm or this plane.
He says, "Who said there would be an advantage?"
Okay.
With that, since I can't hit with bites, apparently the claws are the only ones. First one makes contact, dealing 7 points of damage. The next one makes contact, dealing 16.
That was a jump. Got it.
Okay, the next series of attacks. One is going to miss. 3 claws and 1 bite are going to hit. The bite making contact chomps down into Bowser again, as this is the ultimate Mario battle. 10 points of damage from the bite. 8 points of damage from the first claw. 10 from the second. And 11 from the last.
God, I'm in this form.
Yeah. Yeah.
These fuckers hit hard.
Yeah, it's not like they had 5 attacks with a +8 to hit. So, Thea, it is now your turn. As you see, once again, Bowser almost getting ripped to shreds, but he's holding his own. Quite a good fortitude. Thea.
Okay. Okay, hi, sorry, we're talking about food. Okay. That's my mouthpiece. Oh, hi. Okay. I'm sorry, not used to wearing these things. Okay, so Thea, thoroughly disappointed that she did not light that one on fire, is going to try again. And this time, she's dead focused on it, not thinking about the adorable cats and the possible German short-hair pointer I think I saw.
Okay.
Not at my place.
Well, I thought I saw one.
No, just 2 cats.
19 will hit.
19 will hit, yes.
Awesome. With
13 damage.
13 damage.
Fire.
Total fire damage. Like, hopefully it's like roasting. Or at least simmering.
Yeah. You see it start simmering. It's losing a few of its feathers. And anything else, Thea? Otherwise, we got Roa.
All right, so seeing these embers spout from this enemy near me, yeah, Roak really finds no parallel to his own endemic internal crisis in hitting a -5 on this. And that is going to be a 13, and I'm assuming a 13 will miss.
13 will miss.
All right, so second attack, -5. Even worse, so no attacks from Roak. He is too deep in contemplation at this point.
Roak just is thinking quite difficultly.
He has a -1 to intelligence. What do you expect?
Not much. Obi.
Yep. Oh, did I already roll?
Nah,
I don't think I did. That'll hit.
All right. Do you strike another arrow into here?
Yep. 12, 18, 19 points of damage.
All right, 19 points of damage.
If I poke my head down this area, what do I see?
As you go down, you see it completely empty, going back off towards that 60 feet.
Okay. I don't know.
And you're actually going to see, since damn high passive perception, you're going to pick up footsteps going all the way to right here. Actually, sorry, right here.
Okay.
And then they disappear.
But there are footsteps.
There are footsteps.
Interesting. All right. Thank you.
All right, Oswin.
All right. Can I move my spiritual weapon closer to the caster, or I don't have vision of the caster anymore? Do I?
Visual of the caster anymore.
Can I peek my head around the corner?
Yeah, as you peek your head around the corner, you see Opie peeking his head around the other corner as he backs his way up. He's standing on the far side of your spiritual weapon right now.
And do I have visual of the caster at this point?
No, you do not. You do not see the caster.
Do I have visual of any enemies currently?
Yes, the two gargoyles out here that are going ham on your Bowser buddy.
True. Can I move my spiritual weapon to attack one of those gargoyles?
It is just out of range with that 30 feet of movement.
All right, I'll move towards it.
All right, anything else?
I'm checking real quick. Is there an AoE that I would be able to hit the two gargoyles, but not my friend with fireball?
Not with the huge creature being sandwiched between the two large ones.
No, okay. Dissonant Whispers on one of them.
Okay.
So wisdom saving throw.
Might have actually passed it. Just to make sure they don't have negative wisdom. Passes. First fucking save that I've been able to pass tonight.
All right, so take half damage. So that'll be 4 points of damage.
All right, 4 points. One closest to you. Cries out, now looking winded, about halfway broken up. Anything else?
That'd be all.
Rylu.
The one that just got attacked, I cannot say no to it, so I will roll for a firebolt attack on its ass. That is a 14 plus 7. That's a 20 some odd.
That'll hit.
That is 7 fire damage.
Okay.
I really need to get better at math, guys. Really need to.
Oh, it's all good. It just takes time and practice. So D&D's 4. Both of them are starting to look a bit more crumbled, about halfway down. Anything else, Rylu?
I think that's all I can do right now. As far as position-wise goes, no, I will remain where I am, actually. That'll be all I do.
Okay. Ooh, this is going to be interesting.
My turn?
Nope, not yet. So,
Oh, yeah, that's right. The other guy goes ahead of me. Forgot about him.
Ah, fuck it, he's going to be cruel. As you see Withers, this spellcaster, pop up at the end of this little area, Baku.
What is it?
Withers, the guy with the crawling hands.
Okay.
He came out of the passageway that Oswin and Opie are guarding. As he just struts his way out, as you don't even see Oswin notice him as he's sort of standing over the doorway. He turns around, extends a crooked finger down the length, running north to south of this edge. And that means that I'm going to need a dexterity saving throw from Baku.
So is this creature on the spectral plane?
Yes, he is now on the spectral plane with you.
Okay. Fuck. I'm guessing that's going to fail with a
Our winters, or is it their winters?
11.
Is it our winters, or is it their winters? Are we about to have winter inception here?
The Witherception. I'm sorry,
Yeah,
how
I'll
much
save
did you
it.
get, Baku?
11. I'll
You
take
take
it.
full damage as a lightning bolt goes off, crackling down this full loop. It surges through Roak, but it seems to have no effect. It surges through the gargoyle that you're standing next to, and it seems to take the damage, but not as much as you were going to take. As it deals 10, 20, 28 points of lightning damage. Gargoyle takes 14.
We go for walks.
Got it.
We go for walks. He's like,
Oh, is
All
he-
right, so
go out?
everyone is able to see Baku just
Yeah.
roar as if
Forget
he's
it.
charging an immense Bowser-style attack, but you are not able to see the source.
He will plead with his big eyes to go out, but he cannot.
All right, that takes us now to Baku.
Baku is
just kind of lean back into the corner and watch what's going on.
Baku is going to attack the gargoyles. The one that looks more damaged first. Bite attack. 19. Yes.
He just likes his ears.
3 points piercing.
How much points piercing? 23?
33. 3.
16.
I'm just taking the base that they put in there and using that. And then tail attack for 20 damage. Not going to hit.
All right. You swing the tail over, it misses. You're having a bit of a hard time keeping your feet up, but still a bit hardy. What, you sitting at like 40, 50 health point right now, Baku?
Left? Yeah, about. Yeah, that's about right.
Trying to keep track of them. Trying to do better at math by counting in my head as we go along, go through the rounds. We have the first 5 attacks on you. The bite is going to hit, and 2 claws hit. Bite deals 11 points of damage. Claw deals 6. Second claw deals 7.
Got it.
As the second one slices down on you 5 times, or at least tries to, the bite is going to miss, but all 4 of the claws make contact. Because hashtag low AC T-Rex. Huh?
I said, let's see.
Yeah, let's see how these go. Min damage for 6. 10 for the second. 7 for the third.
Hold on. Oh, that drops me by 1 point. Drop out.
Oh my god! And as you drop out again, because I've been rerolling their attacks. If you drop out of form to see whether or not they hit with your new AC, it makes contact with a crit. Dealing 17 points of slashing damage. As Baku drops out of his form again, you just hear a cackle coming. You were the only one able to hear or see him.
Sweet fuck. Oh, that's close.
Yeah. So now it's Thea's turn.
By the way, anyone who sees Baku, he is looking extremely bloodied and battered.
I don't think I have any health potions, otherwise I'd help. I don't have any of those at the moment.
Give him a high
What?
Characters, you would respond to the situation.
Okay. Okay. How far away is the bad guy? Is he say
the one who casts lightning?
The one who casts lightning bolt. Is he far enough away that say if Thea were to retaliate in the exact same way, anyone would get hurt?
You can't see him.
I can't.
Can you move into the
Not
area
even
enough
with
to see him?
He's
Yeah.
on the spectral plane.
He's on my plane.
I can't.
But like the gargoyles, it was semi-solid where you could see them in our plane.
The gargoyles are within 5 feet of me.
Baku. That's why they keep disappearing.
Oh, right. Okay.
That makes sense.
Okay. But I can tell that there's shit going down, basically. I can tell that something's up.
Yeah, you basically saw Baku. You saw Rock. I'm sorry, not Rock. You saw Baku and one of the gargoyles take some lightning damage, but other than that, you can't turn a sword.
Well, sensing something's wrong, Thea is gonna. Can I get closer? Like, can I somehow? I can't enter his plane, but I can get close enough that I can see the bad guy, I guess.
No, it's all based on where Baku is standing. He's basically Donnie
Baku is within 5 feet of the enemy that you're able to see him.
Okay. So what the fuck can I do? Like, what
you can ready your action. You ever see him.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and just ready my action, I guess, until I can see what's going on. I'm gonna.
There are 2 gargoyles you can see.
Oh, there are 2 gargoyles.
Oh, awesome. Okay, I'm gonna firebolt the gargoyle closest to me, or the one that's taking the most damage, I guess.
Okay. See if you can keep them from making turtle soup.
I do not like that. Well, never mind. Fuck.
That's not gonna hit.
That is not gonna hit. Thea's apparently gonna have turtle soup. I'm sorry.
Takes us to Roak.
I'm hungry. I'm thinking of food now.
Okay.
Sorry.
I
have failed you, Baku.
So there's still 2 gargoyles that I can see.
Yes.
Okay. So to the one that I've been striking so far, I'm going to -5 attack. There's no advantages, disadvantages, anything like that?
Correct.
Okay. That's going to miss with the first one. Second attack.
Okay.
Also going to miss. Rourke is going to swear to the gods that this is just not his day and be on with his life.
Be on his way.
Carry on, my wayward son.
Carry on. Oh, Pete.
There will be peace when you are gone.
One of the gargoyles takes 14 points of damage.
All right, 14 points to that one. All right, anything else?
Negative.
That will take us to Oswin.
There's one gargoyle left, or two?
There are 2 gargoyles left.
There's also a Baku and a...
And you're
You know what? Another 4th level spell slot. T-Rex again.
As you just see Baku Bowser up once more.
Jesus.
It seems to be working so far.
Yeah, anything else, Oswin?
Bonus action, not mages. Spiritual weapon attack onto one of the weaker looking gargoyle.
Okay. Give me a swing.
That is a natural 1. That is a 9 to hit.
As it just swings up and picks the gargoyle's nose. Seems to clear his passageway a little bit so he can breathe better.
Oh jeez. Oh, it's a cowbell, so.
Oh, well, yeah, it kind of knocks something out of his nose.
All right, that's all.
Rylu, 36 seconds into combat.
I will throw another firebolt again and see what I can do with it. And this time I will use a different die. Base 14, 7, 21, I think, to hit.
That will hit.
4, 9, 13, 13 fire damage, and I am lit up like a candle.
Candle once more. As you see these creatures slowly starting to crumble to pieces. You see the one over here seems a bit more damaged than the chicken.
Is there a way to, where am I located at right now?
You are right here, right beside the chicken.
Awesome. That is perfect vantage point. I will, stay where I am then.
Okay. That takes us down. Let me just double check this. 10, 20, 30. Roark. I'm sorry. Baku, in your new T-Rex form again, looking like Bowser, you're going to see that spellcaster slowly strut forward. He looks a bit frustrated seeing you polymorph again, and you actually see him shooting daggers into the spot that Oswin is standing out in your or in that other plane of existence. As he looks towards Baku, I need a Constitution saving throw.
Oof, oof. I'm reverting right away.
That's weird.
I thought you turned it on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, so what was that, Baku?
It's 18 on the die. I lost. Mike, check. Yeah, I'm still reverting quite a bit. 18 on the die plus con, which is I think plus 4. Dutch.
Okay. Half damage as he twiddles his fingers and casts Blight. 10, 20, 34, 36, 38. You take 19 points of necrotic damage.
19. Check.
Can hear you now.
Yeah, I know. It's still echoing.
And that will now take us back up to Baku.
All right, well, another bite attack on the weaker looking one. Baku is going to say to Papa Zolto, "Who is this creature?"
He smiles and says, "The master of our domain when Asarak is away."
How do I kill him?
He begins to chuckle. You be a true leader and show your comrades how to defeat him. That is how you will win. Or die trying.
Bite attack on the one that's right in front of me.
Okay.
22.
Damage.
3.
Yeah, how much damage?
3.
3.
33.
I was like, not 3 in T-Rex form, 15.
Tail attack. 19.
Damage, 10.
Yeah, it's going to be 10 damage because it does 20, but halved.
Okay. You see
And
that
that's
first creature that you swung on be pretty heavily damaged. He looks like he's getting a much closer to falling to pieces. Anything else?
That's it.
All right, we've got 10 attacks total. The first round of 5 coming from the chicken that's getting roasted. You have a 13 AC, right?
Correct.
6. Okay, so 2 of the claw attacks will hit and 1 of the bites. First claw will deal 9. Second one will deal 7. The bite will deal 14. The second one swings down at you with his volley of attacks. 5 is going to make contact with your 13 as he makes contact with all 5 attacks. The lowest matching your AC. First claw deals 8 points of damage. Second one deals 9. Third one deals 9 as well. Fourth one does 12. And the bite attack does 10. As you see this last one just ferociously ripping into Bowser, ripping off scales, tearing into his flesh. You see quite a bit of wound, quite a number of wounds begin to accumulate on Baku's torso. What are you sitting at, Baku?
Health-wise?
Yes.
I have right around 40-ish.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thea.
Hello. I'm going to take aim at Chicken Boy over there, and I'm going to roast his ass.
Okay.
Like a discount chicken at Sprouts or something.
Okay.
Woo! Okay. I'm guessing. Yeah, that'll definitely hit, right?
A what?
20-something.
20-something to hit.
That will.
Woohoo! With
12 damage.
12 damage.
Okay.
Did I kill the chicken?
You did not kill the chicken. It still seems to have a bit of health left.
Damn.
Seems to be
Thea puts away her fork and knife in disappointment.
Oh, not yet. As we get to Rook. 42 seconds.
Seeing the disappointment in Thea's eyes about this non-roasted chicken, Rook really turns up his turkey basting great sword to maximum and goes in with a -5 on this sumbitch.
Okay.
Will a 17 hit?
A 17 will match.
Ah, sweet baby Jesus. That's going to be 10 on the die. So 26 altogether with the first attack.
As you cleave through this first one. Not the chicken.
I killed it.
Not the chicken, but the one closest to you.
Okay. Can I move up towards the chicken?
You can try, but there's a huge T-Rex in your way that keeps you from getting more than 3 squares closer to it.
What about the other side? Can I boing over there?
There's currently a tiefling in the way, but you can boing behind the tiefling, in between him and Thea.
Well, so if I boing behind him, I can't engage with the creature.
Correct.
If I don't boing and stay on the other way, can I engage with the creature, or do we have to just stay friends?
You've just got to stay friends. Unfortunately, you got that little distance between you right
Long
now.
distance relationships never work out. But you know what? Today I'm putting up my great sword and chucking a rock, and I get this.
You, distance girlfriend is sitting right next to me right now.
Oh no, this isn't long distance. She's just in the kitchen. So where she belongs, by the way. So am I just gonna go ahead and put up my great sword as an action, bonus action, take a rock shot at him?
Okay, take a rock shot.
That is going to be a 16 to hit. 16 won't hit.
Nope, narrowly misses.
Okay, rock don't hit. Stone gargoyle, rock shot.
Opie.
That will be 13. I'm assuming I can see the chicken.
Yes, you can see the chicken.
13, 19, 21 points of damage.
Okay, magical. You see a big shard of rock come shooting off of the chicken. You see it's crumbling to pieces, it's falling, it's lumbering side to side, but it's still holding its form up.
Okay. That's all I do.
Oswin.
All right, so there's one more gargoyle up.
There's one more gargoyle left. Yes, sir.
Let's see. Spiritual weapon attack. As the cowbell comes in, will a dirty 20 hit?
Yes, it will.
For 11 points of damage.
Fucking hate you, Brad. You just matched its max health.
Yes.
As you see, La Gallina del Muerto fall to the ground. Anything else?
And then, do I now see the mage?
Nope.
If I move around and peek through the corridor, will I see the mage?
Are you going down into this corridor?
I'll peek into it.
You peek into it. You do not see the mage.
Free action shout out. Where is that guy?
Hey, question.
Answer.
Actually, no. Never mind. Disregard.
Sounds good. Rylu.
I can't see shit right now, and I will hold action for the next thing that I see within Baku's space, I suppose. I'll use Eldritch Blast against it.
All right, sounds good. Con save Baku.
I'm guessing that's probably going to fail. 13.
13 will fail. Oh, actually, I take that back. It passes. God damn it.
Oh, thank God.
38, 15, 19? 19, yeah. 19 points of damage again from Blight.
Blight? Nice. If only he was a plant.
Yeah, if only, just withers away. And Baku, you are going to see this creature, this withering away creature, start running its way down this hallway.
Son of a bitch. I know what that means.
And yeah, that's the end of his turn. Baku, what are you doing?
I can't move along the walls or whatever.
Correct. You're kind of just backing yourself into a corner, trying to keep a hold of it. That's a huge creature. You're not going to be able to tiptoe along these 5-foot sections.
Okay. Can I look at Oswin and snap my fingers or try and clap? And
Oswin is down the hallway.
Fuck.
You're little hands against.
What am I at? 116.
I really like
I got an idea. I'm going to bite myself.
Okay, you master kitty. Oh no, I'm gonna go no PvP and you take no damage.
Son of a bitch.
You just hear roll.
That's all right. You want to see what I rolled?
Huh?
I wouldn't even hit myself.
Well done, Jordan. Well done. What would everyone else like to do? We're kind of out of initiative right now, but we'll play
I'll
loose.
free action respond to Oswin. He went down to the right about 15 feet.
All right, Oswald, are you doing anything? As you heard this coming from
The dark.
Opie. Yeah, from the darkness that is Opie.
Let's see. Wait, where am I? Where is OP in the map? I'm sorry.
Opie, you.
I like to try to bring my spiritual weapon behind me and have it follow me around as I go look for it.
Baku's going to roar as a free action.
Oh, that's my intention.
Mm-hmm.
I look over.
Okay, so you're going this way?
No, I look over at the T-Rex.
Oh, you look over at the T-Rex to go this way. Yeah.
Yeah.
I see you and I snap my fingers.
Close enough. Drop T-Rex.
Okay.
And I get a little bit of a giggle out of it.
So we are out of initiative. What do y'all want to do?
Baku is pretty much going to collapse along the wall as he is in quite critical condition. I was really worried there for a second you were going to drop my form and kill me.
Yeah, we can all have
Knock me unconscious, but kill me because they have 5 attacks.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna go up to Baku and offer him another potion because he looks bloodied as fuck.
He's going to give you the 10 healing potions that he
Is
borrowed.
Baku still a T-Rex?
No, Baku is no longer a T-Rex.
I am going to start chugging health potions, and then I'm also going to say, there was a sorcerer, he ran, I think he is out of spells. 1,
Can we touch him?
4, 5. I am within 5 feet of me, it seems.
It seems that you'll have to get up close and personal with him. Do you think that you'll be able to go toe-to-toe if we all attack with you?
I am quite exhausted.
Let's hope you heal up as you chug, and can you drink and run at the same time? Not recommend to drink and drive.
That takes mad skill, by the way. Mostly I fall on my face.
I would prefer a short rest. I have no abilities left.
Okay, back into the table contents instead of possible DUI.
The running part, not the driving.
Who's running where?
Somebody said running and drinking, and I was like, that takes some mad skill. I mostly fall on my face.
Where are you going?
I don't know. I heard you say it. I can't hear you.
Nobody's going anywhere. I was asking Baku if he would be able to run, and if he thinks that if we run, we can catch up to the wizard.
Oh.
Are we in the central stairwell at this point?
Yes.
Do we see anything of notable interest inside of this chamber?
Anything of value, I guess.
As you look in this chamber, you look down and you see a gaping hole, a 10-foot by 10-foot area in the middle of the room, and 2 gargoyles sitting on pedestals at the base of this room.
I want to avoid those gargoyles.
Probably not.
What level are we on? Is this level 2?
Yeah, it's level 2. The wizard went down to the right.
I'm assuming Baku has told the group this.
Baku's not the one that saw it. Opie is.
Opie is. Okay. I will ask Opie in character, you want to go this way and slaughter this wizard?
So as you say this to the darkness, because you can't really tell where Opie is right now. As you look
I have my flame tongue greatsword still ignited, so there's 80.
Oh.
He's around the corner.
Oh, he's around the corner.
He's like, you don't know that, but yes.
Okay, well, I'm going to boing, and I will walk over there.
Thea's going to follow.
So, boing, you see Big Roark pop up and his big old sword right in your face.
As soon as the light starts getting a little bit light, I move on.
Okay.
Wait, are you uncomfortable with the light still?
You know that there's that passageway and you have these passageways.
No, I'm talking about his character specifically. Are you still uncomfortable with the light that I have on? Because I will turn it off because I know you're sensitive.
I have dancing light.
Yes, I am uncomfortable with it.
Okay, then I de-ignite my sword and I'm blind again.
Can Thea run up and keep up with them?
So we're all there.
Yeah. I don't want to be left behind. Are you nuts?
I mean, we're not an initiative, I guess.
No, you know what y'all are doing. I got my guy running things behind the scene right now.
You hear from the darkness, go around the corner to the right. That's where I saw him last.
All right.
Does not
See,
proceed.
that's all the direction that Roark needs to know that his party members need his help. And he is more than happy to boing in their place.
Thea's ready to kick some ass.
I'm sticking with Baku.
Baku is going to head back to the room with the cauldrons.
Okay, so Baku goes back to the room with the cauldrons. You aren't able to open the door. You can just stand. Oh, wait, now y'all broke it down.
I was going to say, it should be open.
Why'd they go back in there?
I don't know. Around the corner?
I'll put it
What?
Okay, so y'all hear somebody moving as Opie starts going
Yeah,
around
they
the
see an
corner.
extra set of footprints.
Yeah, an extra set of footprints starts going around. Oswin, Roak, Thea.
I'm sticking with the majority of the group because I want to take out that wizard.
Okay.
So, can we see it all? Because I can cast dancing lights and make it so I can see. It's like torch sizes, so it hopefully won't be as bright as the sword and won't bother the one that's sensitive to light.
It would still have the same effect.
Yeah.
Ah, damn it.
Casting the carriage on
So light just ain't right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Damn.
Oh.
Oh wait, I have dark vision. Never mind. I don't care. Okay.
So as y'all go down this passageway, y'all are going to start seeing it just continue
forgot about that.
down these steps. You feel yourselves walking for quite some time. It feels about 40 or 50 feet before you see a crossroads coming ahead of you. Seems like a pathway extending to the east and to the west.
Anybody have any ideas of where they want to go?
I will check to see where we're at.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Do I see any footprints at this occur?
Yes, you do see one set of footprints. It seems to be going this direction.
Can Thea detect any magical, like magic coming from either side?
No, you cannot detect any magic coming from around here that's more, well, it's much different than what you felt in the tomb originally.
Different how? Like bad different?
Not much different.
It's an indifferent.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I couldn't hear. Okay. Thea starts to do an eeny, meeny, miny, mo thing silently to herself.
When we come to the crossroads, can I...
Roark stands in the middle and listens for turmoil.
Left and right.
Okay. So as, y'all will see Opie taking the lead with this, or hear it. He steps up, looks for some passageway, or looks at the passageways, and you're going to see two sets of footprints. One seemed to be leaving, and one seemed to be going. And the other set of footprints seem to be coming from this direction going outward, and this direction going inward.
Thea asks if it could possibly be the wizards.
That I can see at 60 feet. It's all...
60 feet, yes. You're able to see that you are in...
Roark asks if we're off to see the wizard. Are we, my lads?
I turn around and I tell them that we seem to have gone in a circle.
So is your logic.
Buck, give me a perception roll.
I was just about to say where Papa Zolto said the pathway to the north, correct? Not the northeast?
No, he pointed to this one.
Okay. I'm going to head down that way then and then ask him where I'm supposed to be going. You said perception?
Yes.
14?
A 14. So
my
as
passive is a 16?
16. As you make it around this way, you recognize a familiar voice of Opie. You start to look around, you can't quite see him, but he's a little bit more full of life.
Thea looks around and says, Jesus, is that you?
Roak, you were able to hear this as well.
Hello, Jesus.
Do I see anybody coming around the corner?
Yes, you do. You're able to see Roak. I'm sorry, you see Baku and Rylu come around the corner. Baku no longer appears spectral, but Rylu now does.
Is he still a T-Rex?
He is no longer a T-Rex, no.
Okay.
And while y'all ponder on this, I'm going to go pee, because I've been holding it in for a second. I just wanted to get y'all enough information.
So it seems that now I am the spectral pet, is what I heard that as.
What's it like on the other side? Thea yells.
I'll let you know whenever I get accustomed to this.
Let's start throwing tennis balls in. This one's numbered 1.
Throw in your rocks, Roak.
Oh, man. Let's find a chandelier and stand under it.
How about no? You know how that ends.
Poltergeist.
Thea remembers fondly the chandelier she once had in her noble household.
Above table, are there any rooms on the second floor that we have not adventured into?
I think we ended up on whatever plane Baku's on.
There are a lot of magical items above table, I guess.
I don't think so. I think
Also above table, I have that one of the ghost lanterns. I guess technically that means I can never die. Because it brings me back every time I get knocked
every
out.
time you go below negative.
Oh, every time I go below negative, I get brought back, basically. So.
So did you understand what just happened?
You're in a spectral void, and Baku is no longer a T-Rex and is not in a spectral void.
No, we are in spectral form.
We're all in spectral form now?
Are we all now?
Well, we don't know that.
Yes, we do know that.
Well, we don't know that, but we are.
Oh, no, we know that because I just told you that.
Okay.
So we just...
No. The thing is,
above table?
we don't know if we're in the spectral realm or Rylu is in the spectral realm. Because either you think what happened. Either I came back to the blue realm, someone else came to the spectral realm. We don't know how it triggered, or
because it's either that he came back and we all went to spectral, or him and I switched places whenever we ran into that room.
Yep, I know what's going on.
Okay,
but I can't say anything from the last game.
No, it doesn't make sense because we just went through a magical loop. So the only solid conclusion is that this loop sent us into the spectral plane.
Okay, so with our if we have like a pretty high passive perception, can we kind of tell that something's not right? Like we think we are on the Can I like
insight, not perception?
Oh, okay, never mind.
I remember this area, Albert.
This is bad, isn't it?
I don't know. I haven't ever read this part, so.
Okay.
Oh no.
Yeah.
So yeah, what is the consensus right now? Is we have everyone but Rylu now on the spectral plane.
We're all on the spectrum.
Oh no.
Baku is going to ask Papa Zolto, "What is going on here? Why are they on my plane now?"
He turns and says, "I told you. This is where you needed to go if you wanted to get back to your plane."
So they're on my plane now. It's not the fact that I'm on their plane, correct?
Correct.
Baku is going to walk down the hallway and say, "Go back the other way."
Okay. You see Opie start pushing his way back through the crowd as he goes back down, and he gets back onto the original plane.
I'm going to follow.
Everyone else back up through that hallway as well?
Unless you all want to have the party split, I would recommend following.
I will, I keep to Baku's shield and shell.
No, Rylu, not you. Do not follow.
Oh, okay.
Otherwise, you will be stuck in the spectral realm, and we will be in the regular realm.
Oh, that does not sound fun. I will, park my ass here then.
Yes. Baku's going to walk until he gets to the crossroad, and then he's going to look down the hall at Rylu, which appears to be on the real realm, as well as Baku.
All right.
Finger guns.
Nice to be back.
So everyone's back on the proper plane of existence.
We all exist again?
Yeah, you all exist again.
Ah.
So what are we doing now?
Crisis.
We are I am at least walking up to this area, checking the traps.
Okay.
Yeah, I know.
Can she be seen? Yay, she can be seen. She may be do. Look at the bingo, guys.
Look at the little dingo.
So you're going to discern that this room smells of wine. It reeks of it. On a checkerboard marble floor, a gilded coffin sparkles in sunlight that streams down from the chamber's vaulted ceiling. As arches 12 feet overhead, you see 4 huge gargoyle heads made of stone, their mouths agape from the edges of this wall. It draw completely out, but it extends another about 10 feet this way.
Gargoyle
Right,
heads.
Yeah, gargoyle heads.
Is there any wine left on the floor?
Yes, there is some wine left on the floor. It seems
Mhm.
like.
If I taste it, does it taste
Okay.
Yes, it tastes exactly like that wine from earlier.
I'll let people know that I think this. I see the crevices, the cracks.
No, you do not see the cracks because those are just the mouth. It's the
Okay.
back of the mouth.
All right. What else is in it?
As you look around this room, you're going to see a large coffin sitting in the center. You see sunlight falling from the ceiling over the head. It's the first time y'all have seen sunlight as you make it into this room. You are now visible.
Before things happen, I'm gonna go use the restroom.
I'll let people know it's another one of those rooms.
No, she's just gonna come.
And I'll check for traps, step in, and kind of spur or investigate the outside portion of the room. Or, that's room.
Okay. So, investigation.
Pops up. Okay.
13 is going to go looking around the room. You discern there's a small seam, the entrance. You've got a sliding door of sorts. You aren't able to tell whether it comes from the floor or the ceiling, but it looks like it might seal off.
Is there any writing anywhere?
No, there's no writing on the wall.
Is there any on the coffin?
Nope.
No name or anything, so Sophia can't read anything.
Nameless tomb.
Okay.
Looks like there's any way to potentially pop it.
With that investigation, it looks like it'd probably have too much strength. Looks to be about a 5 foot by 5 foot square that would come up or down. It'd probably be a very thick or hardy door, and with your memory from the Pythons from this room, from that door, your memory probably wouldn't hold.
Is there anything magical about the coffin that seems off that Thea can tell?
No, nothing off from that magical. No, it just seems to be a rather well closed sarcophagus. Rather sticky instead of dusty in this area.
Thea is suspicious, nonetheless.
Could be the magical.
She pets her trusty feet.
I don't know one way or the other. Right now, the magic effect is coming from that illusionary ceiling. The illusionary ceiling, that sunlight raining down.
Sea lion.
Outlight, but it's an illusion.
Roag knows nothing of magicry.
Oslan, can you dispel the ceiling?
Can I what?
Can you dispel the ceiling?
I don't believe so.
Is it because you burned all your level 4s, or?
I don't have that spell.
Oh.
To Papa Zolto.
What about the wizard?
Where would you recommend heading from here?
Yeah. Hey, Thea, what's your class?
Sorcerer, draconic sorcerer.
Yeah.
Sorcerer, can you dispel the ceiling?
I don't.
Do you have dispel magic?
No, I don't. I got magic missile if that helps, but I don't have dispel magic.
Oh, that so doesn't help.
I'm sorry.
Albert,
Yeah.
to Papa Zolto. Where's the next best area to proceed?
Oh, he says, well, I told you how to get back to your friends. It's your turn to lead now.
I don't see anything else.
Actually, your passive perception is going to pick up a thin layer of sealer around the edge of the coffin.
Layer of
Sealer.
Oh,
Sealer.
like sovereign.
I think it's a third level spell.
I'll let people know not to.
Wait till you level up again.
Rylan.
Okay. Don't mess
I'm
with
not a fan of this area. I'm going to head the other way. Let's go ahead and get out of here.
Okay, so you see Baku turn around saying this isn't a good idea. You hear Opie say, hey, don't pry off the coffin lid.
Well,
What does Ovolaka say about this coffin lid?
if we're here to free the inhabitants here, then we'll have to deal with this.
He grudgingly agrees, but does so a little bit reluctantly.
Alrighty then. Well, honestly, guys, I think we're going to call it for the night. We get about the 3-hour mark. I've got to get up super early to leave town and go to work tomorrow by 8 a.m. And I think this is going to Baku back on the same plane. If y'all are deciding what y'all want to do with this room.
We'll cast Leomin's tiny hut.
Okay, Leomin's tiny hut. Where?
A little bit further down the hallway.
The crossroads.
Away from the like around the corner of the crossroads, down towards the main area where all the gargoyles are.
Brad, there's not going to be enough room for that. Yeah, you'll have to do it in the coffin room.
All right, I'll do it there.
Okay.
Cauldron room.
You see everyone going into the coffin room, and you say, "Oh, it's a bad idea."
The coffin room.
You want to rest?
Baku is going to say, "Why don't we go do it back in the cauldron room? We know that room's cleared, and nothing's going to happen that one. We've not explored this one in long enough."
Thea follows Baku.
It'll be fine. It's a long rest.
Oh, I am not comfortable long resting in a room which we have not fully.
Long rest out there then.
Like next to a dead dude.
What about
There's a
skeletons?
certain distaste in sleeping while with the dead.
Oswin,
Necrophilia.
I recommend we go back to the cauldron room.
I'm just waiting for the cauldrons to reappear, but yeah, I guess we could do it there.
Oh, Grandma, you never stood a chance with sleepings.
So in this round, where do you cast Leomins?
Where the cauldrons are.
Okay, so we go back to the cauldron room. And that is where we'll pick up next time on Dragon Ball D&D.
XP for the night.
2,700.
700?
2,700.
2,700. Okay.
Hey, y'all fought for the goddamn forearm, guys.
Where's
I got no idea.
Downtime. Next session. It was only 3 hours.
What was the XP for last weekend? I had to jet early.
What was that?
What was the experience for last weekend? I had to jet early.
$1,480.
I take some of the crap.
Some of the crap.
Yeah, the skeletons are on the same plane as me.
Okay.
I was about to say we were going to take some of the skeleton bone dust to make some birds.
But no, the skeletons are not there. Yeah. You can sure find a lot of skeletons and blood and dried up stuff around here. All right, lads, that was an absolute pleasure. Thank you for joining us.
Yes.
It was a great game. Have fun, everyone.
All right. I'll see you guys later.
Okay.
I love that. Oh my god, I love that.
Don't have to use it. That was
I
just
don't know. I like that already.
got some inspo.